Okay, I think I'm live. Welcome to the stream. I'm on hotspot today. I don't have regular internet, so I apologize if the quality's bad or if I run out of data and the stream ends. But I'm gonna try to get through what we can get through today. I just wanted to take a look at some just kind of random BOYT stuff. A few people that we know, and predominantly some new people. I don't know anything about them. I'm going in completely blind on most of them. But I did want to start off with I did want to start off by watching this clip of DSP that I thought was kind of interesting. What's up, Methadone Clinic? So this is from last night. This is from DSP Tries It, Memology 101 clip this, but I thought this was kind of interesting.
In the game, but I do like talking with the audience too. Well, let's see here. 220 just did 500 kicks. Says Grace Thorpe said she would be open to collab on a stream. It would be a great segment for a future podcast. I have no idea who that is. If someone's interested in collabing, they can always reach out to me. There's many public ways to reach me. And I'm not going to say no until I know what we're talking about. It would be a great just did, but I do like talking with the audience too. Well, let's see here. 220 just did 500 kicks. Says Grace Thorpe said she would be open to collab on a stream. It would be a great segment for a future podcast. I have no idea who that is.
Can you imagine a Grace Thorpe DSP collab? What's up? It's me. How's it going, man? How's the stream look? Okay. It looks like I'm dropping like about 5% of the frames. It did this last night too during the Clarence restream. So I'm hoping it'll just smooth out over time. But yeah, DSP dropping a Grace Thorpe reference. Like, that's kind of surprising. At least I think it's surprising. All right, let's get into it. It's been a minute since we checked in with RazzleCon. If you don't know, RazzleCon recently did some time in prison for one of the biggest crypto scam, crypto heist in the history of the world, pretty much. And she's been in jail. We haven't looked at her. We've watched some of her music videos, but I just thought we would start off with a video of her. And then there's a couple people that you know, and then we get into like the bulk of the new people.
Is anyone else just really sick of how hard everyone's trying, especially online, but not only? And it's just like, let's just be in our pajamas and degaff and roll around on the floor. Because it's a pretty great situation.
Degaff is a big part of the Ben Thorpe philosophy, I feel like.
Honestly, I love my floor. I love my cushions. I love my cozy clothes. And sometimes that is what life is about. But these pants are riding up because I'm scooting down on the floor too much. But I don't know. If you feel the degaff vibe, give it a like and a comment, Razzlers.
Razzlers? Okay, so this is, of course, Kim. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, South to West? So this is Kim, one of the chat favorites. She tagged me in this and said, at Mark Fusion, this isn't shaking my ass, is it? So this is Kim from the chat. Bedridden Kim, yes, except when she's shaking her ass. This may get muted, I don't know. This is a long short, man, 55 seconds. Okay, so I got good news. We're not going to watch this whole video, but I got good news. Vinny Slugga is back. He tagged me in this video, and it says, Happy New Year at Mark Fusion.
Hi, Vinny.
Oh, man, my internet just, like, dropped big time. Shit. DGAF means don't give a fuck.
Go Yeah.
De-gap may be what a woman does after she takes an extraordinarily large insertion. There may be a recovery period known as a de-gapping period. But de-gaff is don't D-G-A-F, don't give a fuck. That's a Ben Thorpe-ism. And it's pretty much just an hour of like chill driving with Vinny Slugga. But I'm happy that he's back. I'm happy that he's, that he's got that he's having a good new year. I'm just glad Vinny Slugga's back, honestly. All right. We will watch more Vinny. What's with this breathing? I hope he's all right. Okay, I think the next person, this is the person from the thumbnail. I don't know much about this guy. I just thought he looked interesting. I saw him in the algorithm and I said, I think we should at least give this guy a chance. This is called Daily Vlog Episode 1, A Foggy Look at My Hometown. Now, in case you're looking at this, think about this. If this guy turns out to actually live up to the daily vlogging, we're here for day one, okay? We could be here for the next 65 consecutive years until he forgets to use a camera. But anyway, this is Mike Cook. He has, he's in Oswego, Illinois, too. Wow. Lots of fun stuff to look at in remembrance of Adam the Woo. I don't know. I'm not promising anything with these people. So here we go. What's up, Randy?
Welcome, everyone. Michael Cook here. As the time of this recording, it is December 27th, 2025.
Hey, Realm Chat.
It's my new second channel, my daily vlog channel. Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's the way of the woo. It's the Daily Cluck.
Daily
For
Cuck.
those of you who do not know who I am Michael Cook. I am the series creator and the voice of the lead character in the animated series Chucky Chicken cartoons. I'm an actor.
What? Chucky? Huh? Have you guys ever heard of... What's Chucky Chicken?
Voice actor, writer, director, producer, animator, cleanup artist, storyboard artist, layout artist. I do quite a bit in the animation industry. Currently out of my home in the Midwest, in the suburbs of Chicago, a little town known as Oswego. And I figured that, hey...
What do you think? Dinner for three? Me, Vinny Slugga, and this guy? What's up, Kyle? What's up, Ember?
Why not start a daily vlog series? I mean, it's something I wanted to do.
Why not?
For a very long time. Haven't gotten the chance to yet, with the unfortunate passing of our dear friend Adam the Woo. I've always been inspired by him, and I wanted to share some of my personal stories about my life. And I figured I'd ask you to come along. So join the flock, won't you? Let's have some fun.
What was this name of his show again? McDonald's content. What was the name of his show?
As you can see, they are
Clucky
still
Chicken?
doing the Grinch promotion. I do love this art of the smiling Grinch. But I do like to have something to wash down breakfast with, and I typically do a OJ. Well, this is a surprise. Instead of a sausage McGriddle, they gave me one with bacon. This is interesting.
Uh-oh, he didn't get sausage. He's gonna go Luke West.
But they did give me bacon. Okay. Give it a go.
Look how small that sandwich looks in his big mitts. I like this guy so far. It's very low-key content.
It's good, but it's not as good without
Chucky
the sausage.
Chicken, there we go.
What McDonald's breakfast would be complete without the hash brown.
I do love a McDonald's hash brown.
Mm-hmm. Back in my teens, I was 16 years old when I started working. Actually, I was 15 years old when I started working, and the McDonald's looked very different. And then years later, I would get a job at the Home Depot right across the street. I was only there for a summer in the flower department. And while I was here at McDonald's, I was a fry guy.
What's up, F-Wood?
Things have definitely changed. as a kid living in
Oh, look at that.
the Midwest and being a fan at Disneyland,
Disney
anytime I
fan.
saw this mill and this rock formation,
Oh, that is kind of
I
neat.
always thought of Fantastic. And during the summer months when the wheel was spinning, I can always imagine Mickey.
This is such a
just
shoestring
right there
stream on a
the-
fucking
on the
hot
top of
spot.
that
I can't
rock
believe
there,
it.
fighting off Maleficent the Dragon.
Portillo's.
Our first stop, of course, is complete thanks to getting our piping hot caffeinated beverage, our coffee, getting going with that from McDonald's, and now we got a couple more stops.
Left
we gotta
off your
make.
sausage.
It is not the dirty window. It is genuinely this foggy today.
And I dig this fog
You
vibe.
cannot see very far off into the distance.
This is
Right here on
wow,
the
you
corner
really
of
do know the
US
area.
34 and Jefferson Street is the heart. Of
Oh, you
my
said you
hometown
worked
of
there, right?
Oswego, Illinois, and we're gonna go and we're gonna basically walk around downtown for a little bit.
Oh
I'll
man,
share
he's
off-
gonna
I'll
do
show off a couple of my
IRL
favorite
too.
spots
What a
of
great variety
two,
vlog.
Really important memories.
Look,
of-
whether you
of
like this guy or not, I think this is the way to approach vlogging. Don't just like single place, no offense, Eric McHenry, but like make your vlog have like 2 or 3 different segments to it of different types of
things
content.
and highlights. So if you ever decide that you want to come and visit Oswego, you'll be able
All
to.
right, Bethadone, we understand you don't like Mike Cook, who does the voice acting storyboards and animation cleanup for Chucky Chicken.
Before we do that, we gotta make a very quick
Actually, Bethadone got excited thinking about the large insertions.
stop at the
The
post
de-gapping.
office. As soon as the light turns green. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, light. You always know how to bright up my day.
Thanks, Light.
Yeah, those are the yolks, folks. Might as well get used to them now. They're not going anywhere. This Byline Bank, once upon a time, used to be the Oswego Community Bank.
This is
It
Oswego,
also
Illinois.
has a drive-through right over there. It's kind of neat in a way that the drive-through is completely separate from the main bank building.
Bay Area fog.
A lot of development, a lot of growth over the
Oh,
years.
I like this. I like this content.
It's been interesting.
I'm not
to
sure
see.
where it will go, but
We're heading to the Oswego Post Office. And like I said, I have a very important letter or important set of documents.
oh, what are the documents? How mysterious.
That donut shop has been a number of things in its life. Growing up, it used to be Papa Giuseppe's Pizza.
Yeah, I think this guy to me seems he seems just like a regular guy. I don't really see anything weird or, off about him.
They
He's
had
interesting,
huge
I think.
16
So far, I
18-inch
mean.
pizzas. It's one of the only remaining
There are many
things-
people on BOYT Watch that end up getting that are one-timers, but I think are still important. But I think this guy at least deserves, depending on the rest of the video, deserves like a
left
second
here
look.
in the town. That's from the old days. But I think it's
We
nice.
just got a
Just
letter.
noticing that
Mike
this
Cook
building
got
is
a
dedicated
letter. Mike Cook got a
Henry
letter. He's
Johnson
fired from
back in
Chucky Chicken.
1969.
69 dudes.
Nice.
Marvin Watson. What a
It's the
terrible
public
postmaster. No, I
library.
don't know. I don't know
One of
anything
two
about him.
campuses.
Yeah, just
Figure the building
yeah.
has grown exponentially.
Well, and I know not everybody agrees with me on this, but I don't think BOYT Watch has to be. I don't think you have to be an eccentric or a. I just think you have to be mildly. There has to be something interesting about you or your content. But
Over the years.
I just like seeing this town, to be honest.
Maybe I'll take a little trip downtown to start off this vlog series. It'll be fun. These towns are always great because they have little hot spots, little hole-in-the-wall places that I really enjoy.
Oh, I forgot
Being a
about the
kid
voice
in one of
acting.
these towns, you walk through so many of these places, and you kind of take for granted the fact that you live here. But I guess for me, I wanted to kind of take this moment of posterity, really capture it.
Yeah, now we're
Let
talking.
you guys
Preservation.
see what it's like to live in a little quiet Midwestern town. in the mid-2020s. Here we are downtown Oswego, right on
I
Main
get
Street.
that too, Kyle.
And as a kid, of course, growing up in the 90s with things like Disneyland Fun, when you hear Main Street, USA, and you live in a town that has a Main Street, looking awfully familiar to Walt's original Magic Kingdom,
Ginger Thomas.
you definitely start to get a little excited for the prospects of maybe one day you'll be able to go and experience it too.
What happened here? Wonder what happened in this downtime.
The Oswego Inn, established in 1933. It is not a actual hotel. It's actually a bar.
Well, I mean, I don't think that's going to happen.
Let her
Although
work on
we
that.
could,
It's beautiful.
we could encourage him to continue to make these, and that way we can kind of indirectly help him get healthier. But I think we're in for a long-term commitment if we're looking for that.
Beautiful. Some local family dentist offices are right here. Downtown Dental and
Family
Implants
dentist? That's
Information
crazy
if you know where
talk.
to go. And then
They're not
across the
owned
way
by, like,
there is
private
the
equity?
Oswego Family Restaurant, a staple here in town. It's a little mom and pop shop. Great food, great pricing, and the only place that still requires you
He had to
pay
stop and
in
catch his
cash.
breath. That's
this
fair.
was the old
Oh, I kind of
fire
like the
station
Fox
back in the
Valley
day, and now it's
Winery.
a winery and a bike shop. But you can tell that the old truck used to come out of the bay there. Shop local. 68 Main Street
It looks like I'm like dropping
location of the
some
first
frames. Let me know if it
store
gets too bad.
in Oswego. Right where we are, right here. Amazing to think about. I'm going to see if I can get a shot of it from the other side. But there it is, the dry goods, WM Height, hardware stoves. Actually, right down this way. Let's take a look. So a lot of the shops are not open, but it's also Saturday.
Should I go to
So
do
a
an
lot of them-
IRL in Oswego?
Don't open. It's the Saturday after Christmas. So I don't expect a lot of shops to be open around this time.
Well, tell him you're an influencer and the
And
voice of
just like in
Clucky
the
Chicken.
photo, there she is.
There
the
you go,
first
buddy.
ever
Route
shop
34.
In Oswego. Obviously, she looks very different than she did back in those days.
1890.
Let's see if I can actually get a picture that lines up with the photo. That actually used to be an old antique shop. And there was a sign that hung right where that stop sign is, or stoplight is. This used to be a candy shop called Elmer Fudge.
Elmer
Now it is
Fudge?
still a candy shop, but it's primarily an ice cream shop
That's great.
called The Scoop.
The Scoop.
They are closed.
I'm going to go to the
Unfortunately,
Scoop.
again, it is very early in the morning, but what's super cool, there's still room to grow
Hey, Fusion Studios could lease some space there.
right here on Main Street. Area is brand new, the Oak and Bean, a little coffee shop, and then the clock tower, way off in the distance there. That's
Casey
Town
Swag? Yeah, of course.
Growing up watching Disneyland Fun and then coming here to my
The
own little
Midwest
patch of
Gooner
Main
King.
Street. And of course, being in the Midwest and learning a lot more about Walt himself
He is a honestly
Grew
pretty good
up.
tour guide.
in a town very similar.
He's not like the most exciting speaker, but at the same time, like, I like that he has personal firsthand knowledge of what we're looking at. You know what I mean? It's not like just seeing a vlogger visit this town and say, oh, blah, 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 reading shit off of Wikipedia. Like, this dude lived it. It's just a completely different
to this.
vibe,
Well,
I
he
think.
was born in Chicago. He
It's
did
very
move to
real.
Marceline, Missouri with his family as a kid.
Just because EFD is alcoholic and autistic doesn't mean that he can steal money from people. These hard edits are
Has a downtown
brutalizing
area
me
like this.
mentally.
Go support the local businesses. These are the little mom and pop shops that built America. You know, the local barber shops,
Yeah.
the local haberdashers.
See, I just
clothes
don't
store.
trust these. I'm skeptical. I don't know. Is that a check mark in the black pill column that even though they tell you they're locally curated, like I just feel like these are things they found like on Temu or Shein or something like that. You know what I mean? Like some fast fashion thing.
I mean, we still got, homegrown clothes being made here.
Elmer Fudge, I
The Main
know.
Street
Oh, look at this.
barbershop.
Killer Kowalski getting his wig
Look at
shaved.
this. Look at this beautiful painting here. And this is just to showcase a guy doing a haircut. Guy doing a barbershop.
Jim Martyr.
You know, I know how to talk good. The Hidden Destination.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
73R.
Ooh, electrolysis.
Maybe one day,
Could get
but I don't need
Brazilian there.
any of that right now. Hey, that's going to do it for this one. If you
Hell
enjoyed
yeah.
this little vlog, make sure that
Mike Cook, what do you think? I think Mike Cook deserves at least one. Deserves at least one. I think we should give him at least another. He's earned an encore, I think.
hit that like button down below. And if you really enjoy what we're doing, give that subscribe button a click. And also, leave a comment down below.
I thought it kind of looked like
What is
Ronald
one of your
Reagan as
favorite,
well.
Vintage home.
If you guys haven't ever heard it, you should listen to the shoot interview if you're a wrestling fan sometime on Title Match Wrestling for Harley Race. He runs every motherfucker down, and he buries Lawler, buries like everybody.
Town areas. I'd love to know. Take pictures of your hometown and send it to me using the hashtag.
He said that he considered Hulk Hogan to be a 1 or a 0 and Jerry Lawler to be half of that. So he thinks that Hogan is like twice the worker as Hogan.
Cluck. I will be looking and seeing.
This guy's channel this is his personal channel, Mike Cook. Yeah.
And if you're watching this on the Chuck,
I'll throw together a playlist. I'm just playing this off my liked videos. I'm just playing whatever's in there, but I'll make a playlist if you guys want to go back and revisit any of these people or go follow them.
Chicken Channel, thank you so much for 4,000 subscribers. This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, man.
We're on the road to 10. By,
Ronald Reagan is from
hopefully
the
next
that's
year,
yeah
we hit
there you go
10,000
then. I
subs.
think
Who
that's
knows?
who it
We'll see.
was.
We got some stuff in the works, but we'll see more of that in future daily vlogs. I'm going to keep this one super short, super sweet today.
15
Just
minutes?
a little taste of what you'll see. And obviously,
Oh my
this
God.
is
It's a little
very much
taste.
in honor of the late.
It's like when you get to
Adam
the
Woo.
drug
So,
deal and you get to
Adam,
take the knife
thank you for
and put it inside of you get to open up the Coke pack and put the knife on it, give it the McHenry.
taking us with you on all
Get
of your
your beak wet.
adventures for more than 15 years. And
I like people that say stuff like that.
I still continue to
Talk
watch your
like
videos
drug
even
dealers.
today. I know they say that there potentially could be one more video that was on his camera or on his laptop before
He really
passed.
likes Adam the
So,
Woo, whoever that is. I did see that whoever that was
Hopefully someone
died. I
like
don't know who they
Justin
are
or
though.
Bricky can get a hang of that footage.
Can you imagine Eric McHenry in
edit
a
and put out the
cocaine
very
distribution
last
center? My God.
Adam the Woo.
He'd go
video.
through $4 million of
We'll see.
product.
But while Adam's journey is finished and he has made his legacy, it's now time for new people to
Pleastville
come
or
in and
Pleasantville?
continue in his footsteps and kind of take their own.
Wasn't Pleasantville the one
path.
where
And that's what I
everybody
hope
was
to do with this
trad?
channel. So let me know if you like it. Let me know if there's some things that you would like to see. And until next time,
I think Mike Cook,
adventuring.
W.
we'll see you soon.
I mean, guy.
Okay, so this is someone we all know, of course. This is Dave's channel, 747 Chatter. He's got 1,000 subscribers, 436 views. Wow, 436 views on this one. So he tagged me in this one. It's at Mark Fusion Food Review ASAP. So again, this is Dave's channel, 747, who's a regular chatter.
Every morning,
Every morning.
the beauty.
Beauty.
Might even see some animals come walking by.
Sounds like the the guy that calls you up when you owe the mafia money. Hey, listen, pal. You better pay that cash. You better pay that $306.
Hey, shit. Animals might even just come to stay.
Hey! Hey!
Picture a nice, gorgeous
Shit!
morning. Like 29 degrees out. Snow falling.
I'm dying at the voices. I'm just imagining him yelling at King, being like, hey, black people, they tear up the English language.
Right? I mean, come on. Look at this property.
And to be clear, he asked me. I'm showing this because he asked me to include him as part of like the BOYTiverse.
Heat. Mark Fusion. Waste management. Fixer upper, baby. Hey, you can have cocktail parties up top on the roof.
Oh my God, look at this
Handy
place.
drinks down inside. Drop ceiling. Hey, I know a few.
I like how he
people
opens
kick
up
down
every
that-
segment by saying like, hey.
Massachusetts politicians. I could name a few. Hey, look at this place, huh? Look at there's your
This is a great video.
electricity. Huh? Right? I mean, look at this is for all sizes. There's no racism here in size. It can
No
be any
racism.
size. Little people. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was oh my God, I thought that was a person laying there. What a shithole. What the hell is this place?
What?
Oh, a vape? Wait a minute. Is this like one of VP's traveling bed nests?
Oh, it's a nicotine vape. Ah.
All right, see you later,
Anybody
Ember.
home? Wow. All right.
Oh, this is great
I
content.
got in.
See, if Monty would show this kind of urban exploration and not that boring normie slop she shows, maybe, you know, we could get a resurgence on the Monty show.
Wow.
I
look at
unsubscribed
this.
and hid the channel from my feed, though.
This is bizarro. Well,
Hey, what are you doing, man? This is an art
I
gallery.
mean, I don't know where to begin.
Hey!
Oh, there's a bed. Well, look at that. Someone already got a bed.
Who's
here.
sleeping here? OPC
Someone
Don?
got some shit.
Blubber Lips Opiumatic
Charlie.
Ben.
Bravo!
This is where the warlock sleeps.
Medium tart. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Nestle Crunch?
Nestle Crunch.
Hey, it's a refrigerator.
Hey,
Now
her
I'm
house
starting
is
to
very
get the picture.
clean.
I'm starting to see them. Look at these cabinets, huh? Just rip all that shit out and put all your canned goods in there.
Hey! Hey!
Before I take a
Okay, I don't know. This is completely blind again. I just saw this guy in my feed and I said, yes, we got to give this guy a chance. This is Zillennial Nexus. Okay. He's got 272 subscribers. This video did pretty well, 1.6K views from 2 days ago. So this video is called I Didn't Realize How Much Staying In Was Ruining My Life.
10-day hiatus, I just want to say thank you to everyone who
Hey!
subscribed and stuck around for all the videos that I've been putting out. Whether you were here during the daily uploads, the 3-week uploads, or
Is
finally,
that Mike Cook again?
whenever
That's
I
what
get
I was
around
thinking.
to it, uploads. I just want to say
I was like, wow, I'm a simple person for the algorithm. They're just like, stick a bald guy in front of a camera and Mark Fusion will watch it.
thank you. It means a lot
Hey,
to me that
Baldy,
you
where'd all your
subscribed and
hair
stuck
go?
around and kept watching my videos. But before I get into summarizing the year, before I go on my hiatus because of my birthday next week,
Oh boy, here we go.
after which I will be back, be sure to give this video a like, comment,
A lot of
how
eye
your
contact
2025
with this
went,
guy.
and anything you learned along the way. Make sure to also Subscribe for cultural commentary and rants from a man pop between generations.
Sorry.
And last but certainly not least, feel free to join me at the Zillennial Nexus Point Discord.
Oh boy.
Link will be in the description below. 2025 for me was not a glow up or a comeback story. It was something quieter, a year where I chose fear for the first.
Oh my God, 2025 was not a glow up year for Zillennial Nexus. I did hear something in there though that kind of piqued my interest, which was cultural commentary.
Half, and I chose the love when reality dismantled the doomer.
This guy's name is Zillennial Nexus.
Light mindset I had adopted.
We already had the
piece by
Kim
piece.
clip.
So to be clear, I've never gone full doomer, but I went doomer light for that early part of the year. But anyway, I started that year rarely leaving the house, using daily uploads as a structure and a shield from.
So this guy is like McHenry, but self-aware, right? What he just said sounded exactly like what Eric McHenry does. He uses daily vlogs, and in McHenry's case, he uses Game of Thrones and iZombie and Minecraft as a shield from real life.
From going usually part of the year. But anyway, I started that year rarely
Oh, thank you. It's me for becoming an art aficionado.
leaving the house.
Much appreciated.
Using daily uploads as a structure and a shield from going out. And taking my own advice on long gaming sessions to save money by way of not spending on admission to do anything else or on food and such. Well, food outside of groceries. I wasn't miserable or hopeful. I was just resigned, like Tyler Durden said, this is your life.
Tyler Durden.
See, late
from
in
Fight Club.
2024, I had absorbed the belief from this guy.
Where does okay, I'm not trying to be mean, but what about Fight Club? Do you think it appeals to him in the what would you call it? Does it appeal to him in the generalized sense, but it doesn't appeal to him to put the things from the movie that he likes or that inspire him into practice?
Appeared on Legion of Men's channel. I actually tried tracking down the original video, like the original video from the original guy that Legion of Men watched on his channel and
Legion
then
of
did
Men
his commentary on and such. The original video's gone from YouTube. It was something about how going out.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Very generous. There's like a shit ton of members content.
Isn't worth it anymore in 2024. You can probably find it in Legion of Men's
Also,
channel.
if you are a member and you wondered why I put that TikTok in there yesterday, it was solely because I needed to just archive a clean copy of it. Legion of Men, what was Glenn Lawrence's thing? Something of Men. It wasn't Legion of Men, was it? I can't remember. He had some kind of weird name of his stream like that. Something of Man. Production of Man or something. It sounded like jacking off or busting a nut.
Really want to track it down, but
Production
I'm not
of
up
Men?
for that.
Something?
Anyway, also
Ben clowned on him
later
for it, I
on in
remember.
this year, I took in a lot of content talking about how life as a single man is brutal and awful, while reality told me, actually showed me that it wasn't. All of this was avoidance dressed up as wisdom. Now,
What was that
thankfully,
guy's name? Les something?
I started getting away from that mentality in April. when
Adam
I
the
went
Woo was a
to
travel channel.
the
Les
Martian
Grossman,
at the
there you go.
museum for Massachusetts.
All right, what do
Space
you
Week.
think? You
I
want
decided it'd
to
be worth
I'm kind of
getting out
losing
there to
I'm
go
losing
see my
steam on
favorite
this
movie
guy.
in a
I'm going to
way
leave,
no
what do you
TV
think,
or
guys?
normal theater can replicate. That being in the OmniMax dome of the Mugar Omni Theater. See, in
Legion
my
of Men
opinion,
sounds yes, it does.
or I've realized
Or a dating
some
coach channel.
experiences are
Same thing, I guess.
categorically better outside your home, but I didn't change my life that
I mean,
night.
there's just this guy's
It was
got
more
no
The doomer certainty began
I
to
like the
crack.
lingo. I
Now,
like what he's talking about, but I just feel like
May,
he's just
Thunderbolts made me break my streak of skipping seeing movies at the theater.
You're
because
curious
I
about that
committed to
singular
keeping
trophy in
costs
the
as low
background?
as
Are you booing
possible
as like,
in
get this
order
guy off
to
the stage?
work as little as possible.
I
at
don't
the
need much.
instant
I don't need much to
gratification
skip
job
it. So
in the name of keeping up daily uploads.
I'm just
Now,
not feeling this
Thunderbolts
guy, to be
did
honest.
prove that I could
I'm
enjoy
gonna
going out
executive
again.
decision it. Thank you, Zennial, whatever, but just not for us.
I'm creating this channel to focus.
Oh shoot. Okay. Well, why did it do that? Why did it fuck up the thing like that? Okay, this. Well, hang on. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know why it does that. Why does it put the shit down at the bottom now? This is Ren. Hold on. God damn it. This is Ren Hashagumo. And this is, she's got 10. Wow. She's. Oh, hang on a second. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry. Cicero slipped off the bed. He's got like he has a little bit of an injured leg and he's kind of nursing it. But I got him up on the bed. He's good now. All right, so this is Ren Hashagumo. She's got 10 subscribers, 193 views. This is an introduction to her channel.
Specifically on my works of fiction. I started writing seriously in December 2016. That was when I started writing my first novel properly. The idea of my first novel was conceived sometime in '89 on a Tuesday in spring when I was in English literature class, which was the last class of that day. I just happened to remember that. But it wasn't until December
This might be, they might have given me this.
Actual start.
I have a sneaking suspicion they sent me this in the algorithm because of the camera angle rather than the content. This might end up being another skip.
Now, when I was at school, I'd say English was my best subject. It was the subject that I liked the best. It wasn't the subject that I did the best in. The subjects that I did the best in were actually religious studies, A, biology, A, and French, A. God knows how. I just managed to get an A in French. I'm really not that good at it. I'm not even intermediate level. I'm more than beginner level, but I'm not intermediate level. But English, I liked English. I liked writing essays because so long as you know how to communicate, how to use the language.
Well, now I don't even trust books anymore,
really
like newly written ones.
You don't need to study for
I just assume
it.
everything is AI.
So I liked that freedom of being able to do passably or more than passably well at something that doesn't require a crap load of preparation. So when I was in school, I went to
Intellectual
the
and
Holy
passionate.
Child Jesus, Sir Harry's Road, Edgbaston, Birmingham. I attended that from 1978 till 1990, and I had a reputation as being a good student.
Sure.
I actually wasn't good at studying, but I had I think back then I did actually have a very good memory. I could just memorize chunks, just huge chunks of information, but by the time it got to serious
Is this camera angle intentional, do you think?
like
or
A-levels, I couldn't do that anymore, and I had no significant study skills. I didn't pick them up until I was over 30, so that's how I got it together and qualified as a nurse. I don't know if I could actually study anymore now. I think my brain, my perimenopausal, possibly menopausal brain is just fried. But anyhow, I have written and published.
What's her point? I
4
have no
books.
idea.
I have finished and am in the process of formatting.
Oh, she's got
editing
all of her books over there,
a
doesn't
5th
she?
book and I've actually started writing a 6th book.
Help me under
and
what's
maybe a 7th, but that is
what's this thing back in? Oh, God damn it!
my
Sorry.
work in stasis.
What is this thing here? This can't be like a this has got to be like a real apartment. I'm just trying to figure out what this thing. Oh, is that a menu or something up on the counter?
What I like about self-publishing, indie publishing, is
Soft
that
publishing. That's what Ben
you don't
does when he
have
sends a dick
to
pic. He's
stick to
exclusively a soft
timetable,
publisher.
a schedule set by someone else. You
Schedule.
can work within your own time, because I don't know if I'd want to be a full-time writer. What I want to be is just full-time Ren. But and I'm always
Basically, she's saying she wishes she lived the Jedi Joy lifestyle, right? She doesn't want to be a full-time writer. She wants to be full-time Ren. And Jedi Joy always says that the only thing Jedi Joy can be is full Jedi Joy. So Ren's trying to get to that point. Queen of the Spread Eagle, yeah, absolutely.
if you're doing a job and it's in
This is some great. This is some
where
Grace Thorpe level
it's not going
leg
to be other
placement.
people's needs. Well, you have to. You do the job. You play the part, and that is not 100.
Spread Eagle Queen. That's how I'll. If we keep her around, that's how I'll refer to her. Spread Eagle Queen Ren Hashigumi.
I've got
Hashigomo.
to say, even though you can express things, you can express just about anything you want to in fiction and sell it.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna interview her, and I'm gonna sit in a towel like that when I interview her.
You still there are
What's
still
up,
certain
Ananje?
constraints that you have to work within. I like Amazon Kindle, Amazon KDP, Kindle Desktop Publishing, because I have the freedom to write and publish anything that I want. But that doesn't mean that anything that you want to publish really goes, because there are people who have written things that they are just so horribly, marvelously, wonderfully offensive that they wouldn't that if they
Beautiful hair.
start getting big enough that they get enough attention, they're going.
Well, I'm a true interviewer, which a lot of people in the chat, like Daninsky, don't understand the difference between an interview and a panel debate. But I am a master of the softball interview.
They won't be published anymore. I have the manuscript of someone who published something like that, and I haven't finished reading it yet, but it is just wonderfully nasty. It is just such a nasty book, and he's got such a respectable occupation, and he functions as a decent person, but people. There's this book that I read a long time ago. It was a Christian book, Neil Anderson, and there was this line that really stuck with me. We are not humans having a spiritual existence. We are spirits having a human existence. As such, being human can sometimes be very constraining, functioning in society.
She can ramble.
As a respectable, healthy
individual. She's a yapper.
That can also be constraining. I'm not saying that the constraint should be done away with.
Well, and also what I find myself kind of entranced by her between the spread eagle pose, and then she has a very a soothing yapping voice. But she also does have some things here that kind of make me think like maybe there's something here, because everything, like, she's very aware visually. Like, she's got her books in frame. She's got the couch about half, the angle is kind of is whatever. But I think if she didn't do that angle, we might be seeing her cooch right now. But like, I feel like overall she has at least a basic understanding of visual composition, which is always a good thing.
That sometimes these things.
You don't think it's soothing? I think it's soothing.
You feel.
She's a snake. Well, so am I.
Pressure to remain,
according to
and
Clarence,
to contain yourself in ways that aren't always beneficial to you as a spirit. So you have to find a way to express and communicate and be all that you are and remind others of who they are. Indie publishing, self-publishing is very good for that because of the freedom. You don't have to work within a
Should we do a
time frame.
watch through sometime
You,
south to west of the Ben
don't have
interview?
the pressure to meet other people's expectations. You can just
We could watch
do
the Beth
whatever
one, too.
it is that you want and sell it. Of course, it's within certain constraints, but you can work within those constraints.
I want you to take a listen to this video.
Nah, I know you guys will like this guy. I'm gonna put a pause on her, and I'm gonna check out some of her other content off stream and see if maybe see what's going on with it. This is Ask the Doctor of Common Sense. He's got 31,000 subscribers, but this video only has 1,000 views. Yeah. Woman says her date only lasted 2 minutes, but was she wrong to leave?
I don't know if it's authentic, but this young lady, they say it got like 1 million views on it. She was invited out to go on
Jeremy.
a date. I don't know how it happened. She'll explain it to you. And the guy
It's a
told her
vibe.
to dress down like a Netflix and chill almost. It was going to a restaurant, but dressed down.
Maybe
She
didn't
said she didn't wear no makeup. She didn't wear no jewelry. She wore nothing. They get to a restaurant that's fancy, and he wants her to go inside. She said, I bailed on him. You're not going to embarrass me. Take a listen to.
Okay, so basically the concept, if you haven't seen this, is like this girl she basically puts no effort into this date she's going on, and then he wants to take her somewhere, he ends up wanting to take her somewhere really nice, and rather than go in and just be humble and try to have a good date, she bails because she thinks he's trying to embarrass her by taking her to a nice place. I don't know the full circumstances, but that's the way I understand it.
I just left a first date that I was really looking forward to in under 2 minutes because I was told that it was a surprise to wear something comfortable. I said, comfortable? He said, yeah, act like it is a lounge day at home. So I throw on some sweatpants, an NBC sweatshirt, some tennis shoes, my hair in a bun, no jewelry, no nothing. Why does this man try to walk me into a fine dining restaurant? I immediately know. I turned around and walked out. As soon as you meet me, you want to level the playing field by humbling and or embarrassing me by bringing me out to a place where you know that I am underdressed. Absolutely not. So I went and got myself some fast food, sitting in the car.
Okay, so I understand why she might have been frustrated and wanted to end the date, but at the same time, I understand, like, people approach dating with from such like strategic angles that I could see a guy being like, well, I'm gonna see if she'll just be like, oh my God, thank you for taking me somewhere so nice to eat, what a nice surprise, versus this idea of like leveling the playing field or whatever. What does that mean? Is he ugly? Like, what's
Old me would have tried to.
when she says that she was just leveling the playing field, that's what makes me feel like she's a bitch. Because what does she mean leveling the playing field? She's already seeing him as like less than her, in my opinion, when you say that. Like, he has to somehow bend the rules of the game to be equal with her. That's how she sees it, whether it's true or not. So the fact that she's viewing it from that perspective just really makes me not trust this chick.
Figure out why I would have messaged him. I would have been like, how could you embarrass me like that?
Oh,
Now,
NBC, okay.
Immediately blocked. You showed me who you were. You don't have to show me twice. You will never, ever have the opportunity to try to humble me again.
Now, it's possible that she's capping, as they would say.
Yes.
And it's possible
Wrong
that this
channel.
happened. I just don't understand the logic of a man who has this less confidence, that you tell a woman to dress down. Don't you want your woman looking good when you go somewhere?
Oh, he's coming at it from the other side. Well, he is the voice of common sense.
I never heard of nothing like this before. I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of this before. A man telling a woman to dress down so he can embarrass her. Now, I don't know if the story's authentic or not, but most men want their women looking good if they just going on a date, because they want everybody to look at what they come in the room with. So I don't know if it's authentic, but they say it got many views. I don't know how famous she is on TikTok.
Okay, what about this, though? Do you think it's relevant to the situation what he was wearing. Now, if that motherfucker pulled up in a tux, okay, he's a dickhead. But if he's also casually dressed, then I think it's this one's on her, in my opinion. If he was dressed casually as well, that could be a tiebreaker for me. But in either case, they're both overthinking what should just be like, are you attracted to this person? And that should be it. Or are you interested in them?
But if this story is true, you don't need to talk to a man like that.
Hey,
there's
Laughing
something
Cedar.
wrong with him. If he has that less confidence,
Dion.
I don't think he make a good man for anybody. Because there's something wrong with him. That he wanted his woman not to look good. Have you ever heard of something so damn ridiculous? Then again, some people may say, well, I don't believe her story. It's possible.
I would also like to know the exact wording of that exchange. Like, what if she said, like, what if she's using the word casual because that's how she interpreted, like, you know, just wear whatever you would like. Like, you know what I mean? And also, like, do you really want to tell a girl that you're to get, like, completely dolled up? Because then it ruins the surprise, and you know you're not going to, like, a picnic or something like that. Scatman Crothers. I thought this guy would be on the complete other side of the issue, so this is pretty interesting.
It's not believable. I don't really know. And if she's lying about something like this right here, that means that there's something wrong with her. Maybe she misunderstood the guy. I don't know. Whichever one it is, if
How you doing, Laughing Cedar?
if the woman is telling the truth, the man is ridiculous. If she made this story up, she's pathetic. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation.
Okay, this is Joshua Jerry the Reviewer. 3.19K subscribers, 603 views on this. Oh wow, this is from 2 years ago. This literally just came up in my feed a few days ago. I watched like about 20 seconds of it. So here we go.
Well, it's my 3-year anniversary. I didn't go to work today because I had my road test. And it's my 3-year anniversary of starting at the post office. 3 years ago today, I started at the post office as a cleaner. So, I started 3 years ago today, and
is he addressing a second camera? I think that's what kind of made me.
A lot of change has happened at the post office. Some good, some bad. Some things that are very sad. I've lost one of my co-workers back in, I don't like talking about it.
Oh no, it's gonna be like a serious video.
I lost one of my co-workers. She was a very good friend to me. She helped me out a lot, like cleaning and stuff at the post office, and she was a very good person. Very nice. And when I first started working there, she really taught me how they, like, you know, I knew how to clean and stuff.
If you watched the Thorpes last night, did you see me explain to Ben and Grace the intricacies between a coomer and a gooner?
But she taught me a little bit more how to really clean properly. And thanks to her, you know, I wouldn't know a lot of, you know, I knew some things, you know, some cleaning stuff and stuff, but I wouldn't know as much as, you know, if it wasn't for her. And it's been a really rough year.
Oh, I'll see you later. Where's he going? Oh, I'm sorry, south to west. Hold on. Let's take a second here. I know you like to shelf-vestigate. I think these are DVD sets. I could be wrong, though. They look like maybe TV shows. Oh, shit, I can't really tell what the rest of the stuff is. Got some Minecraft. Got a hat, big American flag.
But one of my other coworkers.
He's neither. He's definitely not a coomer. He has zero sex drive. And I don't think he's a gooner either. I think Ben is, I don't really know where Ben, I don't know a lot of the other, I don't know all the Wojak archetypes, but I don't think Ben is either one of those because he says he's never had a positive experience sexually. Would a gooner say that? No. A gooner, like, that's how I explained it to Ben and Grace, was that a coomer has to compulsively come, right? No matter what. But a gooner, like, appreciates the art of the crank. Like, to me, that's the core difference. If you don't enjoy sex and you don't enjoy busting a nut, then you're not a gooner, in my opinion. Gooners, that's like, they have an appreciation for, the pleasures of the flesh.
Worker, she retired last year.
Yes, he's for the gooners, absolutely.
I'm still in contact with her.
In fact, in summer 2024, he was so for the gooners with the camera. Sometimes it caused a lot of issues in chat.
Every once in a while and see how she's doing and everything. With my other coworker.
Wow, he got the Steel book? I can't even afford that.
And so, a lot of changes at the post office.
I think he says that to try to seem like he is, but we all know. Ben sends flaccid dick pics. That tells you everything you need to know.
But it's been, it's been a good 3 years, and hopefully, maybe another couple years or so. I don't know. Everything changes.
I mean, if we're being honest, isn't Ben kind of black-pilled in a lot of ways? Like, he doesn't like women. He blames all of his problems on women. He doesn't even he sees the point in doing nothing. Because in fact, Ben believes everything that we're experiencing right now is just pointless. That all he's doing is sitting in a waiting room to get to his real life, which is in heaven. So I'd say that's pretty black-pilled when you say fucking human life is irrelevant and it's all about your actions don't matter, nothing matters. The only thing that matters is like getting to heaven. That's pretty black-pilled to me.
Stuff. I've been kind of hesitant to leave the post office because I love everybody. I like everybody there. And I can say love too because everybody's like family to me there.
He's not homeless. He lives in an apartment. What's up, Cody Turbo?
That's why I've been kind of hesitant to leave
the
post
Ben
office
likes
to look for something
gooners,
else.
I think.
It's kind of, I don't want to look for something else because I'm so used to everybody at the post office.
I think he sees gooners as like a manageable... Like, I think he thinks he could get along much better with a Gen Z gooner than like a Gen Z red pill or... I think Ben would just annihilate like a looks maxer.
And everything, and but I know eventually one day, I'm gonna have
he'd be ignored without her. Well, that's it.
Whatever job.
There's a case to be made for them
to do something else to make more money. But
afterlife pilled, yeah.
At this point, it's a pretty good job, But
I got to tell you, I really like these blank stares that are taking. Now they were going this way. Now they're going this way. This is really something.
Yeah, I think I'll probably be there for a couple more years, probably. Until I could get my footing in another door, another chapter, and try to,
Not me, dude.
Get more confidence to get, I don't know. But anyway.
I think there is at least one review of me with like an OPC Don level beard.
I've been there for 3 years now.
You wish you could save these females, but it's like impossible.
We'll see if I'm there next year. I think I'll be there next year.
I really don't understand this
I do
video.
want to get a side job to make more money.
What is it about?
Maybe a weekend job or something. I really don't do a lot of things on a weekend. And I really don't like to have, just, downtime to do something else. Because, I could do that stuff at night. If I want to watch TV or play music or something, I do that at night. So maybe I could get like a
We'll go
a
go
side job for
try
a weekend
to
or something.
counsel
But,
him.
We'll see. But I've been at the post office for 3
Joshua
years now.
Jerry, the reviewer.
So today's the day. I first
This is from
started
2
working
years ago, though. I thought these were all fairly new
post
videos.
office back in 2020 on October 12th of 2020. It's been 3 years now. I didn't work today because I had my road test, but tomorrow I'll just say 3 years. So thanks for watching this video, and peace.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to...
All right, this is, I thought this was really interesting. I only watched like 10 seconds of it, but this is Adventures of the Broke and Retired. He has 2.6K subscribers, and this video from 3 months ago has 82 views. It's called Livin', Woo, and Learning.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to... Gotta love editing capability. I tell you, I've been working so hard on this editing thing that it's really been crazy. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a better mood today. I figured a lot of it out. Going back to the roots of the original a little bit by sitting here in the office with my buddy Elmer.
Elmer
again,
Fudge.
thank you very much for being here. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, share, comment.
I feel like anybody who's got broke in their title and has like very few views is probably somebody that deserves one look.
Hit the notifications bell, all the stuff.
Yeah, are we supposed to call OPC
to
Don?
help a guy work his channel into something bigger. You know, you got to grow all the time. You got to be trying to grow all the time. To what I'd like to talk about today, if you don't mind, what I'd like to talk about is where I've come to in the editing situation. I have been working so hard. Yeah, I'm repeating myself. I have been working so hard on learning the editing program. And I've come across quite a bit of stuff.
2 Elmers in one day.
I made a total of, I think, 4 videos.
He's got a big old Kiwanis thing here. It's kind of neat. I think he is Don. It looks like the name is like 3. The first name on it is 3. It looks like Don Fusion. Maybe he's irrelevant.
3 long ones and a short one that have editing in place. Just kind of playing around with the editing, see what it'll do. I finally figured out how to put a music overlay in, which was tricky. Yesterday, I'm going to talk about yesterday just for a minute. Yesterday was a stellar day in advancements in learning the editing program. One of the biggest problems I've been having is getting the video from the phone because...
I mean, it's got 82 views. That's not... I mean, it's bad for most people, but in the BOYT, 82 is pretty decent. Like, I don't understand who the audience is for this.
Because the app is only available for the phone.
Me?
The app is not available on the PC. But to be able to post following the whatever that I want to follow, I want to be able to put it on the PC before I post it so that I can review it, and so that when I put it on YouTube, I go through
Daninsky.
Proper channels. What I've been doing...
Oh, the way Glenn Miller played.
Well, I was going to show you. I was going to compare it by hand to the phone, but I can't do that because I'm sitting here looking at the phone.
Northern Heathen, there you
I've
go.
got fairly big hands, fairly fat fingers. They've done a lot of work over the years. They've served me incredibly well. I've got fairly big hands, fairly fat fingers. They've done a lot of work over the years.
Triple
They've
F.
served me incredibly well. They're calloused.
Why is he
I'm
just
66
describing
years
his
old,
hands?
So my vision is not necessarily 100% what it used to be.
What's going on with this video?
But to help, you know, I hate using the phone for anything besides phone calls, texts, email, and directions is what I've always used the phone for. Then when it came time for the editing program to be used on the phone, all the little icons are so small, and I just wasn't comfortable doing it.
Oh, okay. So
Amy
he's saying he's
had-
making the combination of the triple F, woo, fairly fat fingers combined with the vision problems is making it difficult for him to edit on his phone.
an iPad. And she said, well, here.
There you go.
Use the iPad. And so Molly did whatever she does with the iPad to make it the same as the
They
phone.
are calloused, but they have
And,
served me well.
But that was
Woo!
much easier
Triple
to work
F, baby.
Because it's bigger. I mean, the iPad is so
He
much bigger than
does.
the telephone is. So
He's got what you meat hooks, big garbage can lid hands.
I sat in here yesterday and started working through.
Matchmaker
And I
International.
spent hours
Passport. You think this guy's a
working
passport,
through
bro?
trying to get the video to go.
He's like, listen, what I need you to do is I want to get a framed picture of I need different combinations of numbers and letters, but don't have them make any sense whatsoever.
From the iPad.
I'm sure it has
to the
meaning for
PC
him.
so
I just
that
think
could
it's kind
put
of
it on
funny.
YouTube.
Mike Cook
And it
Sr.
went into this backup mode.
There have been a
cloud
lot
with
of
little
Mike
circles
Cook
going around.
alikes.
And I had to go do some stuff yesterday afternoon, so I said, you know what? I sat here and waited for a long time.
Let's just
for the
call them
backup to be done.
Cook-alikes.
I had to go. I had things I have to do. So I
Yes,
went and took
ham
off, and I
hocks.
came back about 4 hours later, and it was still backing up. So I decided at that point, what they say, Houston, we have a problem. So I worked and tinkered and played around and decided that as convenient, I did finally get not the video I wanted, but I did finally get one of the copies to go to the PC. But
I don't know what
the
it.
quality,
I'm really.
If you've seen it, it's Elmer Says.
Elmer Says.
The video quality is horrible.
Hands like shovels.
So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna put the iPad down and go back to just using the phone. So I sat here and worked with the phone, got the video the way I wanted it, and figured out how to send it. Now, because I think it's because of the screwing around that I did with it on the iPad that the video quality is still pretty bad.
I think this guy's great.
But it was definitely a learning curve. Definitely something I figured out. I can't edit.
We need to find
I'm
out his
not even gonna
opinion on
try to
stand
edit
your ground
with the
laws.
iPad anymore because I can't get it to go from the iPad to the phone because it has to go from the iPad to the phone, then from the phone to the PC to be able to do it. So, hang on. You know how I am. A little bit of water.
You know how I am. A little bit of water. Fantastic. Bravo.
You know how I am.
What?
A little bit. You know how I am.
Hold on, I want a
Hang on
clean
from the phone to
version
the
of that.
PC to be able to do it. So, hang on. You know how I am. A little bit of water. I gotta get it to go from the PC. I'm sorry.
I must
from
be
the
losing
iPad
my
to
mind.
the
Like
phone.
that's just insanely hilarious to me. I don't know what did he mean by that. You know how I am. That you need to drink stuff. I don't understand.
To the PC, then from the
I'm
PC to YouTube.
losing my mind. I think, guys. I'm sorry.
Getting it from the phone to the PC now I've got figured out.
This
But
weed
anyway,
is really
Elmer
hitting me.
Says video quality was pretty bad. It's only an 8-second video. It was a test. But I learned a whole bunch of things yesterday. I learned how to put music in. You saw that at the beginning of this one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which is really pretty easy.
Yeah,
I
is this
started
Don?
planning and doing a little bit of research.
Yeah, is this Don? Yeah, I don't know. I was just told to call you. Oh, I saw it on a T-shirt.
on another video that I want to do. I was going to go yesterday and start
Rare breed that needs
filming
liquids.
that, but I had other stuff come up I had to do. So I started
Glass of
looking
water.
for still shots and I'm rounding up still shots and doing some research.
I'll be
while I'm
real.
waiting
This
for
guy
the-
is so funny to me.
while I
It's
was
hard
waiting
for
for
me to.
the,
I'm having trouble like staying composed. I don't know
iPad
what
to
it
decide
is
what
about
we're
him,
gonna
but
do. And then I suddenly realized that there was no point to do that yet because the big thing that I need to learn now, two big things I need to learn now, is how to do a voiceover, which I haven't figured out yet. Don't know if it's even possible to be done. I suspect it is, or I wouldn't be chasing it, but I can't say 100% sure if a voiceover can be done in GoPro Quick. So if you know if a voiceover can or cannot be done in GoPro Quick, I would appreciate it if you let me know. Just a simple yes or no. And there's some stuff I meant to read before I started doing this video and forgot about it.
I know the
oops.
numbers are really funny to me.
I had a
And the
viewer
Kiwanis
send
sign.
me some good information that I looked through the other day, and it helped me work out some of the stuff. I've watched a ton of videos on how to use GoPro Quick. I haven't seen anybody yet doing
Let me know in the
voiceover,
comments if you
so
can
it's
or
leading me
cannot
to believe
do a
that
voiceover
maybe
in
it can't be
GoPro
done.
Quick.
But all of the instructional video, not all of the instructional videos, most of the instructional videos.
It's hard for me not to see McHenryisms in people, but the way that this guy's constantly correcting himself is kind of giving a little bit of a McHenry vibe. Is this his dad vlogging in the other room? We've seen his dad. He is kind of Mike Cook-ish. I wouldn't call him a cook-alike, but he's cook-adjacent.
Are wakeboarding and snowboarding and mountain
Call Don if
biking
you
and
know
scuba
voiceover
diving
in
and
GoPro
real
Quick.
action go, you know. Well, I am way too old for that stuff. Let me tell you what. that ain't gonna
He also, it feels like Tugboat is talking to me. I feel like
happen.
BOYT
okay?
Tugboat.
In the video where I was walking around the botanical gardens, you could hear me huffing and puffing from the heat. And the
Oh my God, he makes IRL.
physical stress. You know, I've gotten fat over the years. Especially the last 4 or 5. I've put 60 pounds on or more. Just in the past few years. I got to a certain age, and all of a sudden, boom! I started.
Man, this video is so good. It's like being like a casting director, and somebody comes in and they nail the role in the first 5 seconds, but like you don't want to interrupt the audition because you want to see the whole thing.
Spreading out like melted butter. It just happened, and I've been cutting back and
Melted butter.
it ain't helping. But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I've done a bunch of things. I figured out a bunch of things. I'd get more specific on it, but I should have made a little notepad of stuff that I figured out. But let me hit pause for a minute. Maybe I can figure something out. Hang on. Sorry to make you wait. So I started making a list of
And I'm
stuff
checking it twice.
that I learned how to do and realized that I talked about most of it already, and I'm coming up with a blank, with the exception of something I still haven't figured out how to do.
Yeah, I really like this guy.
And that is put the text on the screen where I want it for the duration that I want it for. In the video right around...
It's also an interesting reminder that the heathen, while he is a peculiar person, is definitely at least tech savvy for an old guy, because I feel like he's light years ahead of where Don is.
I think it's right around Baton Rouge, right around Red Stick,
How
maybe.
long is this video?
I put in,
Daninsky, would you be serious,
text
please?
about the turn signals making so much noise in the video.
You're
Now, I
looking at the
wanted the
2026
text to come up
foundation of
right
Fusion
before the turn
Studios.
signal noise came into play. Couldn't make it do it. So I did the best I could to put it in there. And obviously, I'm a believer in turn signals because they were on during the recording. They were being... Obviously, I'm a believer in turn signals.
What a great statement, man.
Couldn't make it do it. So I did the best I could to put it in there. And obviously, I'm a believer in turn signals because they were on during the recording. They were being used during the recording. But I ain't using turn signals no more when I'm recording because that noise comes across 10 times the volume that it is.
Listen, while I'm making driving videos, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to use my turn signals because it ruins the audio. What?
In the truck. I don't know why. I don't know why they're so loud. But anyhow, I have some plans for some other videos.
Daniel Daninsky sounds like a alternate world Spider-Man.
I got a couple things I got to take care of. You know, life goes on. As much as I'm really, really, really just having fun with this. It's a whole new thing to learn, which is great. I love learning new stuff. Because then I really will know it all.
Look how tickled he is at that little joke. Then I really would know it all.
But it's been a lot of fun, and it's nice to look at the product as it comes out. And it's nice to see.
I'm not going to use my turn signals.
I was and where I am, and it gives me good hope for where I'm going. So I want to I'm going to thank everybody for being here because if y'all weren't there wouldn't be.
I like how he simultaneously just puts up see, he has such an energy of like trustworthiness and stability, but then he says some like kind of mildly unhinged things
to do this, and it's given me a lot of fun. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a blast.
It might be getting a little obsessed with it, but
sure.
The obsession. I spend a lot of time with it. Like I come down to my office at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I go through and answer comments.
You lost all respect for Don after the turn. It's everything for Don is going to be before and after, and it's why you need to always let the audition play out because you might be seeing their absolute best that they can never replicate. So now, if traffic safety is important to you, maybe Don not so. Maybe he's got a little heel heat now.
And I'll go through and check stuff, check the analytics, check the whatever.
What did he say in this video? It was like a million topics and none of them really connected together. But he does believe in turn signals, and you know him. He likes water.
All this stuff. I review everything.
You think he's a drunk?
Yet this morning, which is pretty unusual for me, because usually I do that
Pink
first.
people, that's offensive.
I haven't done it this morning.
Randy Wanzer and I are both pink aficionados.
The Elmer Says video, I'm very disappointed with. It was just it was a practice thing, and I posted it. And maybe I shouldn't post every practice thing I do. I don't know. I figured why not. So, again, thank you for being here. Really do appreciate you. If you're still sitting there watching, thank you so much. Don't forget to
like our
share,
hand signals.
Like good stuff.
I feel like in an emergency, yes, but I feel like I guess if everything went okay, they would never check. But maybe he does hand signal. Maybe he shouts out the window. No, that would ruin the audio as well.
And Elmer and I will hopefully see you in the near future. Thank you very much.
Now, we're going to go from this kind of positivity. I thought we needed to maybe see a new black pill person. And now, I will say this video, when I originally added it, had many, many less views. So I don't know how many it has now, but it may not still qualify as BOYT. But I already added it, so I feel like it should be grandfathered in regardless. But it was really starting to get traction. This is, hold on. This is Matthew. Yeah, see, he's got a ton of subscribers now. A lot of his videos have like a lower view count despite his subscriber count. But this one definitely got some traction. It's called I'm Just Waiting to Die.
It feels like I'm just waiting to die. Some days I'll just sit inside my bedroom and I'll just stare at the ceiling. Nights like tonight, where it's 2 a.m.
You'll give him a hand signal?
And I'm just sitting here.
Hey, listen, Vince. I got a hand signal for you.
Wondering what to do with myself. That's a part of the reason why YouTube is actually so good for me. You know, because literally all I need is just a phone, which I've always had, and I guess some kind of lighting, which people told me to get. So I guess that's cool now that I have lighting. That I've had lighting for a while now, but obviously you don't need
Some
lighting.
interesting items here. You've got a dream catcher on the back wall. Always interested in the dream catcher. He's got some action figures. Is that the Joker back there? I can't really tell. I don't know what this is. Looks like you got some stuffed animals.
Because in my earlier videos I never
He's
used
got
any
a pair of
light at all,
bowling
but
shoes.
now I have a ring light. No, that's pretty cool, and you know, it's upgradey-ish, but that's not really the point of this video. It's not about ring lights. It's not about phones. It's not about me. Even well, it's kind of about me. It's kind of about everybody, maybe. You know, sometimes it feels like you're kind of just existing. You know, smoking your cigarettes, smoking your bong, drinking your...
I don't know. I'm trying not to prejudge, but I really feel like this maybe is not authentic black pill. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something that seems a little bit off about it.
Alcohol. You know, letting time pass right by. You know, it kind of feels like it's
Fake
like
emo.
sand,
I'm kind of getting a fraudulent
falling through
vibe
your
here.
fingertips. You know, you don't know how much is left.
Like maybe he's got 100,000 subscribers, and like he kind of had a drop off, and now he's trying to get like a big video by making like a really depressing topic.
And then eventually at some point there's a little bit of grain, and then eventually
You hate anyone who has a dream. It is kind of a...
You'll get distractions
Well,
inside of your life. You know, you'll have things
I guess
pop up.
I'm not putting a positive or negative connotation on this, but I think it is an indicator for many people in one direction or another. I feel like a lot of this stuff would be kind of inconsequential, and nobody's going to go, oh my God, he's got a dartboard, you know.
Pop up, pop up, pop up. And then it kind of feels like your soul is kind of like buffering.
Just a young doomer.
Lagging.
I don't even, I
Doing
think even
something
that,
it
I think this
shouldn't be
feels
doing in
more
the first
like...
place. So when you finally take a step back and realize what you're doing inside of life, things get different.
Like, this just
You know what I
doesn't,
mean?
it
I
doesn't
don't
feel like when you hear Savvy Guy, even in his older videos, when he was like in his 20s, you felt the loneliness. Like, you felt a lot of the black pill people that we watch, you can like feel you know, they've lived what they're saying. Like, I just don't get that vibe from this guy.
Daytime. I don't like the nighttime because I can't sleep. I don't like the daytime because I don't know what to do with myself. I don't like the afternoon because I don't know what to do with myself. I don't have any hobbies. I don't like to do anything. You know, I mean, what will I do? I mean, I'll sit down in my bed. I'll try my absolute best to get stuff done. I mean, what do I even do? I mean, seriously, what do I really do besides sit down, make a video, which is the simplest thing in the world because I don't even edit.
Always manifesting your dreams. Very high IQ.
You know, and then sometimes it feels like I don't have a purpose at all. You know, but you guys, you know, you guys that watch my videos, you guys that actually care about what I have to say, care about my life, and, well, the fact that it actually matters to you.
True.
Because unfortunately, my life never mattered to me. You know, it feels like every single day I'm kind of just waiting for my own demise. It feels like every day I just get one step closer to death's door. You know, even though Matthew, you're so young. You're 20 years old, man. You have your entire life ahead of you. What on earth do you have to be afraid of? What on earth? You shouldn't be afraid of dying anytime soon. I'm not going to get hit by a bus. I'm not going to take a plane. It's not going to crash, right? Sometimes inside of my life, I feel like whatever's going to happen is going to happen anyway. Me sitting down and making this video. Brooklyn sleeping. It's going to happen anyway. You know, sometimes that's really how I feel. You know, sometimes in life, everybody, you know what? You have to be the bigger person. You know? If you've ever wanted to die,
does anybody have a compelling case for not skipping?
I'm sorry, first off. I've been there, okay? I've never had the actual confidence to do it, or else you wouldn't see me right now. I've never cut myself or anything. I've never done anything like that. I don't have the confidence to do that, okay? I'll say it.
Is he
I don't
crying?
have the confidence. Okay, I know people, close people around me who do have that confidence. And it's scary. You know, because you're constantly filled with all these different
I
thoughts.
mean, the
and all
tears
these
are kind of an interesting touch. Yeah, let me give it just like one more minute. Let's see if we get anything out of the tears.
different things. I mean, death is weird, man. You know, I mean,
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you in there, F Wood. I was archiving some of his streams, and I saw you come in there and tell him that he was a great YouTuber like Martin Luther King, and that at least he wasn't just somebody commenting on other people's streams.
I mean, someone's here one day, and they're not.
Oh yeah, he goes
You know,
live all the
because
time.
age doesn't even matter anymore.
What's
you know
up,
what I mean?
JF?
I've seen this one guy in my area. You know, I was going to Subway a lot when I had gift cards. and stuff.
Daninsky, do you think? Okay, you're a master of the black pill ideology. Do you think it helps or hurts his cause of being black pill by crying? Do you think it signals that he has hope because he's having negative emotions facing reality, or do you think that the tears make him even more black pill because it shows kind of like how Savvy Guy does his dancing knowing that he's going to get shit on for it? Like, he just doesn't care because he doesn't see a point in trying to like preserve his whatever.
And there was this guy. I don't even want to say his name out of respect, but
Out of respect?
he was making he's a cool guy. He was a cool dude, you know. And then a couple weeks go by, and then all of a sudden you realize that he died in a motorcycle accident. And now there's a GoFundMe and stuff up.
Yeah, I know.
Different kind of stuff, and just now what? He's just forgotten. He's just forgotten now? Just like everybody else. Will that be the same thing as me?
We're starting to get
Will one day I just be forgotten? No matter how much I try to put on the table? No matter how much I do? Will that be all we amount to? Just a gravestone on the ground that says a couple of numbers of the year you were born, a dash, and the year you die?
Anyone what?
I'm really sorry.
He
for
might
getting
not
very
have
emotional
Daninsky.
right now.
I'm using
Very-
like probably like a more broad normie outlook on black pill, whereas like like the kind of like how some people like the different subgenres of music. Like I'm probably using a much broader like generic range for black pill.
Late, but this stuff means something to me, you know? It does. It really does. Because eventually one day, you don't know when it will come, but it will be your last. You know, and when that day comes...
The suits in Palo Alto don't give me a lot of they don't like to get into specifics. I just have to give them the elevator pitch on these people, you know.
Whether you're ready or not, it's
what's
gonna happen.
What's with the crying though?
It's gonna happen, you know. And
he's already though more convincing than Grace because at least he could summon up some
and
tears.
whether you're ready or not, it's gonna happen because life happens just like that. You know, there's no wait. Oh, there's no wait. Let's hold the clock. Let's hold 1 second. Let's hold it, please. No, there's no holding it. Okay. Why are you not chasing after?
He has
your
great hair though.
purpose? Why are you
Daninsky
not
says that's a
chasing
very
after
Joe
your spark?
Shabatoni
There's no such thing as a
coded
spark.
comment.
Live, God damn it, live.
Live, God damn it, live.
I'm tired of talking about meaning.
Look at these
and
tears,
purpose
though.
and,
I'm
and
impressed by
whys.
this. I like the tears.
Does it matter? Even if I were to tell you what your meaning is, what your purpose is, why you're here, you probably wouldn't even
Only
believe
white.
it
What?
anyway.
I don't think he's
Even
a
if
white
fucking
supremacist.
guy
Whoa,
came
well,
down
I don't
from-
know.
A girl came, anything came
Can we
from
get
the clouds
Hassan
and
to
said,
weigh in
"Oh,
on
this is why
this
you're here,
hand
you have a
gesture?
dream."
Was that a Roman salute?
Blow it off. Whatever. You wouldn't even fucking believe it. I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry,
believe
guys.
it.
I don't know. I just feel like
I truthfully believe that I
there's
was put
something's
on
got to
this
happen
planet
here. I
in
don't
this
know.
timeline for a reason. Some people would not believe that. Some people would actually disagree with that. Some people would actually say, no. My parents just decided to have me, and all of a sudden now it's lucky. It's lucky, and I'm here, and I'm lucky, and I'm here now. No.
He looks like a white
It's more
Michael
than that.
Jackson. Okay.
There's more to this. My dad,
Oh, wow, it's me.
he committed suicide very young.
Oh,
Obviously,
boy.
I've talked about this in the past. But regardless, anybody who has lost
I
anybody
think it
inside
adds
his life,
to the
anybody, someone that,
video.
anybody that's close to you, anybody that you care about, anybody that you love, I'm very, 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 very sorry. I lost my dad when I was very young, and I wasn't even self-aware of what death even was. You know.
Oh, now we're getting into it.
And I don't know why I'm so fascinated with death. You want to know why? Because one day you're here, and one day you're simply not.
Jedi rich
And what
coded.
sucks so much is that I'm young. Doesn't that suck? Isn't that crazy that I just said that? It sucks that I'm young. You want to know why? Because I have my entire life ahead of me. Oh my God, Matthew, now you're really starting to say something. I have my entire life ahead of me. I wish I had my entire life ahead of me. Well, unfortunately, in my head, that means that I have an entire lifetime filled with pain and suffering. And we could both sit here and converse, and I know, oh, Matthew, if you as long
I
Matthew,
know, dude.
If you think that, then that's gonna be a reality. That's what's gonna happen. But no. No, I don't know. No, I don't know if I believe that anymore. You wanna know why? Because
He
that's
needs
all I'm
a dad to
surrounded
kick
by.
him when he gets like this.
All I'm surrounded by is hate and negativity, fighting, yelling, screaming.
Yeah, how's he going to have a positive outlook on life? How's he going to be able to say, oh, I can't wait for what this wonderful future brings? Like Savvy says, if everything he knows is just shit, like in suffering, of course he's going to be like, well, yeah, oh, great. I've got 70 more years of shit to live through. So how are people going to expect him to have a positive outlook if he's never if he's not experiencing a positive life?
Something's going wrong. This needs to get fixed. This needs
Credit
to get
Savvy
paid.
guy.
This needs to be done. And then after it's all done, it's still not enough. Just like your life.
Let's go.
Waiting. Sitting in your room at 2 a.m. Waiting for something to happen. But could I tell you a little bit of a secret, guys?
Yep, the big BOYT farm in the sky.
Something that they don't teach you in school. Something that they don't say really anywhere. If you sit there and do absolutely nothing with your life, and I'm not saying, oh, Matthew, I go to the gym, I eat healthy, I work at my job. Yeah, all that stuff is base level, but guess what? Let me ask you real questions.
I think we're seeing the one piece of content that we would possibly like from this guy. I just have that feeling.
Why do you go to the gym? Is it really because you like it? Sure, maybe it is. Or is it because you're transferring your pain into your muscles? Because you would rather
Oh,
your muscles
wow.
hurt
Shots
than
fired
your
at
mind hurt.
Hormaxer.
Or is it for a multitude of other reasons? It could be anything. You know, why do anything at all? If one day it's all gonna,
True.
I don't know.
Like, I had a similar moment to that where I was like, what's the fucking point? My website renewal came up, and of course I'm gonna pay it, but I was just thinking, like, I haven't written anything in like 2 years. I've done everything. All my reviews are on YouTube now, like, but it's nice to have it up still. But then I'm like, what's the point? Like, one day I'm gonna die, and then it won't get renewed, and then it'll get taken down, and then all the links to it on social media and stuff will be broken, and so no one will ever see it anyway. So I get where this guy's coming from.
Shrivel. You know, as I thought older, I thought everything would be fine. But I look around me and I watch as just everything dies. Everything shrivels up. You know, I mean, what's the real reason people do things? You know, because the absolute truth is, everybody, like I was just trying to say before, if you decide to sit there and do absolutely nothing with your life, if you decide to sit there in the dark room with the silence, with the bubble, watch TV, watch Netflix, sit on your phone, do nothing. And again, like I was trying to say before, oh, Matthew, I go to the gym. Matthew, I eat healthy and all this different kind of stuff. Are you happy?
You know what really kind of brought me out of it at the time and made it so that I was like, yeah, I'll pay the renewal, is that I thought, you know what, it will get taken down one day, like, and that, you know, everything I've ever written or all these videos, these companies will go out of business, and there'll be a time in human existence where none of this is available anymore. But at the same time, right now, there may be someone out there who needs to review, who needs to access, you know, short, reasonably length reviews of, you know, all kinds of pornography, amputee porn, incest porn. There are people out there who need these reviews, and, you know, at least I can give them that right now. You know what I mean? I'm trying to live in the now.
Are you happy with that 9 to 5? Are you happy?
Have a child with beach ball Grace? No, someone in chat
Okay,
told me
because I've
that
had
Grace
people tell me that
doesn't
they would trade
like my
spots with me in
look.
a second. I've had people tell me that they can't do it.
Yeah, even the Internet Archive
That's
will be
not
gone
possible.
one day.
I'm disgusting. I'm sorry. That's not possible.
Yeah, I mean, you
no
just have to
different than
kind
you.
of, if you care about that
around.
kind of thing, you just have to kind of
I mean,
accept
sure,
it, that it's...
yeah. I have more stuff in my room now. But go back to my earlier videos.
all gonna be gone.
I'm just a regular guy. The only difference between me and you...
Young Richard
Sure.
Ramirez, wow. Another good excuse to do the claw.
I was consistent. I never gave up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
Yep.
even when I was dropping out of college, doing all this different stuff, And I guess none of this stuff has anything to do with dying, but you know what? Sometimes I feel like no matter how many chips I put on the table, no matter how much
Yeah,
I
I
try
saw
to do,
that.
it's still not enough. Because at the end of the day, is all of this living really worth dying for?
Old Ben really got mad when she said she found the fuckboy appealing. I think she finds the fuckboy archetype attractive, but was afraid to say that because Ben was already like getting into his feelings about it. And then he told her she was for the, quote, screets.
I'm still trying to figure that out. Sometimes it feels like I'm just waiting to die. Waiting to go, waiting to pass away.
And we're just waiting to die. That's my Jedi Rich voice. We're just waiting to die, man. And it's like, you know, you try to distract yourself, you know, by putting on Wonder Woman costumes and doing streams and playing music. But, like, you're going down that river, man. And, like, no matter who you are, like, one day you're going to go over it, dude. And soon, like, very soon.
So that's why I do the things I do. That's why I sit in my room and do nothing. Sorry. I don't have hobbies. I don't have people to necessarily hang out with. I do, but I ignore them, and I distance myself from them because I don't know if I deserve friends and all this different kind of weird stuff. Because I'm weird. My mind is weird.
I
You know,
agree to a
isolate myself
point.
And the people that I actually love
Laughing
and
Cedar.
care about, it's weird. And I just end up alone. And that sucks. You know?
I
Let me
like
tell you
this
something
video,
right
but
now.
I feel like, you know, there's some art, like you might watch a movie and you'd be like, oh my God, this is like I wouldn't ordinarily like this. And in fact, it took half the movie for me to even start to kind of appreciate it. But I don't want to see anything else from this art. This is the only exhibit I want to see from this guy. And it's like not a knock on him. I want this to be a standalone piece. I feel like, does that make sense? I feel like he's really threading a needle here, and I don't think he can replicate it.
If you feel like you're waiting to die, simply waiting, existing, not caring what happens. Let me tell you one thing.
Let me tell you
One
something.
last thing. Do it. Waste your life. Do nothing. Sit your ass down. Drink some alcohol.
Fucking
Exist.
finally.
We all wish we could. But the unfortunate way of the world is...
I
you
agree,
gotta get out there
Daninsky. I think it does have that kind of element to it, but I don't know. There's something about it. I think the tears is what got me. I'm a sentimental guy, you know?
You gotta do something.
And that's also why I feel like this should be it, because it might be abundantly clear, like, by seeing his other stuff, you know?
So you know what I say?
Let's just keep the magic. Let's
If you
keep
can
the
go out there
mystery.
and you could fail at something that you don't even want to be doing, why not do something you actually enjoy doing?
A
If you can
joint
go
and
out
an
there and fail
e-girl.
at something that you don't even want to be doing in the first place. I've seen people get late to jobs and want to die. I've seen people get yelled at bosses and want to die even more. Why not take a risk on something that you actually care about? Don't be afraid of failing. Be afraid of never even getting the chance to fail.
He's wrapping it up with quotes that would be on the wall at like a, you know, outside of your cubicle at like a big faceless conglomerate.
Life can be sad. Life can be depressing. Sometimes you don't know what to do with yourself.
I just find the message to be soothing, I guess, too.
But I promise you that eventually, maybe,
Silent
not
headphones
saying it's
dancing.
guaranteed, but if you go out there and you put your best effort in,
Vanilla guy.
maybe something will come of it. Thank you guys for making it and watching to the end of this video. I can continue to talk forever, but I'm going to wrap it up here. But I made this video. It's late at night and just...
Anyway, it was kind of neat anyway, just to
feeling
catch
the
up with
best.
what John Thorpe's been up to.
You know, I can't sleep. I can never sleep. Yeah, maybe I'll go take like a ride down to Sheets or something. I don't know.
Ooh, he's going to
Maybe
Sheets.
that'll
That'd be
make me
good
feel better.
content.
That'll make me, maybe this will wash away.
I was going to go to
I don't
Sheets,
know.
guys, but what's the point?
Maybe nothing will. Every day I just wake up with the same exact pain in my chest, numb legs, and I just want to sleep. I don't want to give the world a chance to let me fail, to destroy me, to crush my hopes and dreams.
I like Twilight. I've
But as
never
long as you
seen the whole
continue
movie,
moving
though.
forward,
I just saw one scene, but I really liked it.
as long as you keep on pushing, as long as you keep on trying,
Long as you keep on trying.
that's what matters.
Nah, don't miss me with that bullshit. Okay, we're not going to watch all of this one, I don't think, unless you just really like this guy. This is Kevin. Now, you can't really get much deeper in the BOYT than Kevin, okay? He has 39 subscribers, and this video has 2 views, and it says, Holiday Inn Express told me they had no rooms available. And the title of the video is Staycation. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but I did notice that he has a kid in like his profile. He used to have or in one of his thumbnails. So if his kid comes up, I'm going to skip ahead to the next one. Just a heads up. But I can find a kid-free video in the future if you guys like him. I think he's kind of given a combination of like Big Lebowski and like a homeless Jedi. I like this. I like this already. What's going on? What in the world? This is great already.
How's the volume? It looks, the mic volume on my little OBS display looks decent.
I can't understand anything this guy's saying.
Oh, you're great. Yeah, like college football. I don't even bowl games. I don't even know what bowl game is.
Sounds like he's talking through a tin can.
Playoff game. Niles? Miles. I mean, my eyesight isn't the best. It's below average. I have prescription glasses. I only have one pair left, and they're like the thing's broken on it, so it's just kind of like.
You don't like this guy? Okay, hang on. I know I have one more, but I think after this one it goes to, it might be stuff we've already seen, but I think I can loop back around. Hang on. What's after USMC vehicles? Yeah, that's the Catherine one that we watched the other day. So we'll watch one more, and then I'll have to take just a second and loop us back around.
Constantly.
I can't hear anything that he's saying. Brian Wilson during the cocaine hermit days.
Pointing out one of those people was pointing out how much better everybody else.
Timo Mark Fusion, wow, dude.
And he taught a lesson about.
He seems like he'd be like an extra on Sons of Anarchy.
Right now it's like the place I'm at. It's really nice and seeing all the dead fathers. They're not young fathers. Many of the men around here probably never even had a chance to be a father. Oh yeah, I was.
Okay, so he's reading reviews of army wives.
Okay, well, Salt Lake City doesn't mean LDS.
Mumbling Joe.
See, most of mine is Salt Lake City. Like,
So he really likes the show Army Wives.
It freeze. Why my camera? I don't know. Well, I think our protests have gotten bigger and more elaborate. When Anita Hill was talking about the
Who's he talking to?
Like they can't have dark.
This has two. Oh, maybe he has like one chatter.
Stuff being like King Henry, but they means the real like King Henry. I think was it Troy Henry? Like he's a running back for somebody. NFL players, you know, suddenly have the real king, boom, and you have this fat dude laying like, oh, I'm such a loser.
Is this Steve Zahn doing like a deep undercover method acting role? Stalker Matt, come on. Oh, now he's eating Fritos. Wow. Well, that's why he's in my algorithm, showing items to the camera. Ben showed items to the camera. You want to watch that clip where Matt yells at EFD?
A million points.
You guys will like the next video, though. I know you like videos of like heavy equipment. This is from Ed Kirkpatrick. He has 1.7K subscribers, and this video is from 5 months ago. It has 233 views. So he's taking a look at some USMC equiment.
Hey, YouTube world. Ed Kirkpatrick.
Ed Kirkpatrick here.
I'll step back. This is a Marine Corps utility vehicle of some kind. I'm really not sure what it is. It's kind of cool though. So he's got a tank on the back. I like the way the exhaust goes up. So it may be made for swamps. You'll notice, see over here a little bit, the tires. There's no air stem for the tire because the tires are solid. So when a bullet hits it, it just stops inside the tire. Get back and show y'all a little better here. This thing's
Listen,
cool, man.
when the bullet hits, it just sticks into the tar.
I mean, look at that. You think that's cool, though? Check this out.
Hell yes.
Holy cow.
God damn, son.
Can we have some fun with that in the swamp? Man, look at that thing.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that the content alone would be worth giving him the chance, but the voice definitely is like, this dude's coming back for sure.
And that's what I'm talking about. That's a side-by-side right there, or a buggy, as you call them in Oklahoma.
Ooh,
I see that green cap right there, so it runs on diesel. Oh, man. It's got inflatable tires on it. Yeah. Yeah, it's got good riches, inflatable tires. Man, look at that thing. It's cool. I don't know what kind of motor it's got on, but it's a big one. Yeah, that's a big ass. Excuse me, big motor. Be careful here. Some kind of rack system up there. There's a seat. Okay, cool. That's a seat up there. Oh, wow. Man, mount an M50 on that, boy, you could be bad to the bone.
What?
Look at all that boy. Oh, wow. There's a seat. Okay, cool. That's a seat up there. Oh, wow. Man, mount an M50 on that, boy, you could be bad to the bone. Look at all that telecommunication stuff on the top of it.
Hell yeah, man.
GPS.
Put an M50 on top of that motherfucker. Woo-wee. This guy's great.
Navigations.
Snorting perks, hell yeah.
Right there. You got it off because it's in transport, but
this guy's got it all.
Right there would have a I think usually it's a 5'6" stainless steel whip on top for HF. That's high frequency communications. And the other stuff up there is microwave. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with y'all. But that is one bad mamma jamma right there.
Bad mamma jamma.
All right. Catch y'all later. I'm on the road. Ed Kirkpatrick. God bless you.
Ed Kirkpatrick. God bless you. Wow. All right. Give me just a second. I've got a couple more we can watch. Hang on. It's playing Mumbling Joe again. Okay, here we go. All right. So we're not going to watch all of these next few people. I saw a couple of these people on Tarman, if you ever watched his show. He does a show kind of similar to mine, but he covers some BOYT, but like mostly it's like kind of bigger lolcows or bigger internet people. But he had a couple people that I thought were pretty interesting. And then the third one is somebody that I found and I don't know what the video actually is, but I think it seems pretty interesting.
Everybody would.
Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, and I saw this guy on Tarman last night, and I was like, yeah, I gotta see what they think about this guy. This is Drew W. Shield. He's got 268 subscribers, and this video is from 4 years ago with 23 views.
Hey everybody, can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, we're gonna do an interview with the Old Black Nobility leadership. We got Riddler Commander, we got Inzafa, we got Inchigatus Kovita, we got Ava Murida, the Spider High Queen, this Insectoid Spider High Queen. We got Insectoid Bedbug High Queen.
Oh, you know who one of the main people that Tarman watches is the Hanger. Remember the Hanger? We watched the video where he lost his job, and then I think a few BOYT watches later we watched one of where he went to a farmer's market and was depressed because people wouldn't talk to him. That's one of Tarman's biggest, that's the star kind of his universe.
Queen Anna, we got Insectoid High Queen Anna, which is the ant being. I remember the Insectoids are the top syndicate, top mafia. The ant people with the Anunnaki High Queen.
Did he say in insectoids or something like that?
Is the top syndicate, top mafia. Everybody's always wondered. I don't know if you folks seen on Gaia.com. on Gaia.com. It talks about how the secret space program, the secret space program, goes to different worlds, and the insectoid broods are the top syndicate now mafias. The reason why the syndicates and mafias are controlled by the insectoids, mainly by the insectoids and the Anunnaki. Right now, I'm talking to the old black nobility leadership, the telepathic comms ranges, and also Alphabet Nameless. The Elven, the Worko are also leadership. Also, the little Worko, which is now the big Worko.
What?
Remember, Worko stands for somebody who's ascended or have ascended. Worko used to mean demon. I mean, Worko used to mean demon lord, demon. Worko, the name Worko used to mean demon, but it doesn't mean demon anymore.
What is?
And actually, the translation.
I can't understand anything this guy. I mean, I understand the words, but I have no idea what the nature of the message is.
Has actually changed to somebody who's ascended or has ascended, and the Igloo
the Gooner poster,
part of the syndicates, mafias, and syndicates and mafias don't work the way they used to work. Remember, in this timeline, I'm going to show you a little graph how our worlds are connected, how our worlds are set up. Remember, we're physical density, ethoric physical density, secret ethoric, secret ethoric physical density, secret physical.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get it. It's a different vibe over there than it is here, but like I do tune in every once in a while. He does find some interesting people. I just try to, but I love the fact that he loves the Hanger so much is the main thing. Well, and he did amazing coverage of the Leaping Lemur deal recently too.
Physical density, sub-secret ethoric physical density, and sub-secret physical density, and secret sub-ethoric, secret sub-ethoric physical density, energy, secret ethoric, energy, secret ethoric physical density, energy, secret physical density.
Yeah, I don't really understand anything in this video at all.
Secret sub-ethoric, and there's so many layers of that.
Is bro on a res?
I don't know if you can see.
Physical density. Well, yeah, I mean, it all checks out. Is that a dead mouse? This thing, it looks like a little, some kind of skull.
Yeah, it's kind of backwards. Get out my pendulum. And is this the whole Truman Troop of the syndicates and mafias are with us?
What the fuck is happening here?
The syndicates and mafias. Remember, in the higher timelines, the GDs become the gangster disciples. Remember, the Crips and Bloods, they literally fall in the future.
Lily.
Well, it's already happened right now. It already did happen because we've already been Infinity and Beyond, and we're back. All the worlds have been recreated. They've already did everything before. Remember, all these timelines, all these things. Like right now, it is 6/18/2021.
I see the
There's 980
rabbit's foot.
trillion Earth, versions of our planet that are June 18th, 2021, and it varies throughout the day. You know, it could be 3:30 p.m. one noon the other day.
Like if I had to sit down and give someone a summary of this, I would have no idea. Syndicates. What was the other thing he talked about? Insectoids and whatever I just said. I forgot what I just said. Oh, gangster disciples.
Versions of Earth. And the reason why this is happening is because people are splintered. People are split. When somebody says that you've been splintered, it means you've been cloned. It means another Earth has been recreated.
Hey, what's up, Dan? Hey, I saw you doing in your collab the other day.
The infinite fleets, different worlds. In times of old.
He's in touch with. Okay, there we go.
We're so unique and so special that we can't be broken down. We can't be destroyed. We can't. See, I'm looking at it things are done in such a way that they can't be destroyed. They can't. You can't just take out the infinite.
Oh, wow, nice.
And there's ascended giants. There's super ascended giants. I'm known as the Grand Super Ascended Giant because
I think that title belongs to Ben Thorpe, young man. Don't be trying to steal his legacy.
The Hansen Secret Technology. I'm the only one to be able to successfully do mind without have a mind without mind, have thought without thought.
Sure, have mind without, have brain without brain.
Think, be able to just go around with being mindless and be able to think. And how I do that is I talk through my telepathic channels.
Okay.
I talk through a lot of my secret channels. Sometimes people hear my thoughts, and that is a super ascended giant.
Have Grok analyze it.
And function. It's through the telepathic comm channel ranges. So just so you know, remember we got the layers, and remember there's certain layers.
Sure.
And remember this also to note, we're gonna do this. You can only have one physical density body.
Yes, Ben Thorpe, the super reclining giant.
It goes up.
Ben Thorpe, the only only giant who remains in a steady decline throughout the year.
The secret of Thorpe, your secret of Thorpe body.
The secret of Thorpe body.
Thorpe, and it becomes physical density. It becomes secret of Thorpe, and it goes a Thorpe physical density, and then it goes physical density. And some people just stay in physical density, and then they port back to secret of Thorpe or whatever. Once you're physical density, you're permanently physical density. It means you can't be defeated, and you go back and forth.
Sure.
Some people can go to secret of Thorpe.
Grand super ascended giant.
Secret of Thorpe physical density, or secret physical density, or sub-secret of Thorpe.
If you guys are tired of it, I would just like to hear a little bit more of it.
See, that's the whole truth. This is the whole truth. And now a lot of people in my realm are physical density.
Yeah, reclining Ben is undefeated, regardless of what people say in the comments of every debate Ben has had while reclining.
Without the components, without an invincible Thor, you can only.
I've got the full debate between Ben and Andrew that's on when Ben's on the RV, the dissenter enters the sprinter. And every so often, like, people just comment. It's the same thing every time that they're like, "Oh man, Ben got his ass kicked."
You have a Thorpe and a secret of Thorpe, sub-secret of Thorpe, and secret sub Thorpe, and it
6'8"
infinity. It just goes infinity.
Sloth
like
giant.
And you can have as many layers as you want.
Ben needs like long scoop-like hands.
Let me look at the
I'm getting out of control here. I've got to get it together. I can't be thinking about Ben Thorpe with large scoop-like hands.
Yeah, it just literally goes the Thorpe. You got physical density. You got a Thorpe. You got secret of Thorpe. You got sub-secret of Thorpe. Secret sub of Thorpe. Sub-secret of Thorpe. Secret, and then it just all goes back.
Oh my god.
Secret sub 2.
Imagine trying to do a lore journal on this guy.
Secret sub-secret 3, secret sub 3, a Thorpe, and that's level density. And sub-secret 4, a Thorpe, secret sub 4, a Thorpe, and it literally goes repeating so many times.
Sure.
It goes so many layers. Let me show you the whole truth. Is this the whole truth? And the reason for remember
Kim just told this guy to neck, by the way.
We live in nightmare.
You don't understand anything he's saying? Yeah, that's how I'm hearing it. I'm hearing Thorpe for sure every time, whatever that word is. I don't know what it is. Can we get some insight into Thorpe density? Is that offensive to ask Grace Thorpe for her density?
Like, for instance, you are maybe 5'10", or maybe 6 foot, or maybe you're like 4'9". There are people in our
create Ben with sloth features.
In our format, that
large
like
scoop-like hands.
Some of them are 200 foot tall. Some of them are 500 foot tall. Some of them are. We're trying to get everything.
500 feet tall. What's he talking about?
That's the max. That's the best height to be at.
500 feet tall.
There's a guy named Zardy. Not Zardy the Arcturian, Zardy the Marthal Intrusionish. He used to have a zoo and he used to torture people. He was max height. He was about 30 foot
Wow,
tall.
Laughing Cedar, are you a
And
Grace hater now?
That's an advantage. But he got overtaken because.
Do you think that's what it is, Daninsky? I mean, I like the I love schizo rants. Don't get me wrong. But do you think that I think the appeal here is this headdress? It just takes a situation that's already just completely ridiculous and just makes it to a just into complete absurdity. To me, that's how I think that's the case.
Have the different layers.
This has only been 9 minutes. I would, if you had made me guess, I would have thought we'd been watching it for about 45 minutes. Because I was like, man, people are being really patient.
You have to have a Thoric spirit, which is your spirit. A Thoric sense your spirit.
Apache.
You have your secret Thoric, which is your secret spirit. And it goes
Can we get this guy cast in the DC universe as Apache Chief?
Downwards, and these are impenetrable. That's how people get immortality. Now, most of you folks that are here on the planet, you may have a Thoric, you may have a secret Thoric.
Secret
Thoric. You
Thoric.
have a sub-secret Thoric. And you need
Ooh, paranoid, looking around. I like it.
So the syndicates and mafias they're doing things right now. They're setting things up. We're having a big battle with the Synod Giants. Synod Giants, remember their platform, their planets of Earth.
This guy's trying to steal Jimmy's destiny.
Remember, I told you, June 18, 2021, there's 999,000 million quadrillion trillion versions of
what the hell, man?
Earths going on, and all of them are physical density. All of them are physical density.
Yeah, but the difference, Daninsky, is all of the ones here are physical density. Do you see what I'm saying?
A Thoric, we have a Thoric that's happening underneath it that is also physical density, and we have a Thoric physical density that's also happening physical density.
Can we get a ruling on Grace Thorpe's physical density?
That's happened. That's all physical density. That means all the people are physical density, all the animals are physical density, and then we have a secret Thoric physical density, which is all physical density. All the people are physical density, and we got a secret physical density.
Is this what you would call like a hyperloop, where he doesn't just have like the, no pun intended, but like he's not just beating the same drum occasionally, like people like, Jimmy and VP and Ruby, they kind of go through like, we see the positivity arc every once in a while, or we get like a, Methadone so many days sober, but those are like longer loops. I feel like this guy's looping like he's a rapid cycler looper.
Density, and we have a sub-secret Thoric, which everybody's physical density, and we have
how it is. Got to have some water.
Sub-secret Thoric physical density, and we have a sub-secret physical density.
You know how I'd be.
Secret sub-Thoric physical density.
Ascended giant.
And then it goes to energy. Once we go to energy.
Daninsky, you ever think about using that line on a chick? Ask her if she wants to see your ascending giant.
All the energy beings are physical density. Energy, secret Thoric physical density, which all those are physical density. Energy, physical density. And then we got energy, secret, physical density.
Yeah, micro loops.
Which all those are physical density, energy, physical density.
I have to be honest though, I don't know if it's the drugs, but it's starting to kind of.
That's the format.
I'm starting to understand.
And then we have energy, secret sub-Thoric, which all those energy beings are physical density, or energy, physical density. Physical density means you're fleshy. You're fleshy. Like when I was born, when I came onto the planets and the dark and dense realms, I was a Thoric. I was 3D. I was a third dimension.
Okay.
The secret of Thoric. Thoric. I was third density. A Thoric 3 means I was secret of Thoric, and then I moved up to, and then there was a Thoric going on. There's a Thoric going on. Which there's hardly any there. There's a little here, a little there, and then the physical density came about. Because when I was born, when I grew up, there was no I mean, there wasn't a physical density currently where I was, and now I'm the highest physical density there is.
Man, I would totally be this guy's friend in real life. I would love to just put on Roku City on in the background and then just get high while he reads from his little booklet.
Density means you're kinetic. Kinetic is you're fleshy. You're fleshy. You're fleshy.
Ben went off on clavicular
be,
last night too.
Like you're heavy. They call it willow cushion fluff. A Thorpe heavy.
Thorpe heavy. They call them Thorpe heavies.
Physical. Your body's kinetic. Your body.
Is he talking about the sea cuppers?
Can be. Let me show you that. Is that the whole Truman truth? And so, for instance, when Greenberg, and remember, people use in-silicon. That's how people turn invisible. People use what's called in-silicon. It's a special celestial silk that makes you invisible. It actually hides your physical density.
Okay.
It actually closes your physical density. It's called in-silicon. It's spelled A-N-C-E.
Imagine the softball interview I could have with this guy, Danny Daninsky.
L-I-A-N. Something like that. It's in silicon. Let me spell it. N density. It's called physical density.
Let's see if he gets it right.
It actually closes your physical density. It's called in silicon. It's spelled A-N.
I don't fucking goon to AI cartoon art.
E-E-L.
Be serious, Daninsky.
I-A-N. Something like that. It's in silicon.
Hides your physical density.
A-N-C-L.
Look at this majestic. You know who would not like this, however, is my Wiccan advisor, Corey Devotions. Remember she made that whole video about stop with the feather hats?
It's spelled A-N-C-E-L-E-C-I-A-N. In silicon. I remember that's how people cloak. That's how
I thought it was pretty good overall. I thought it was a good stream.
For instance, my organic advanced living computers
entertaining as a viewer
are in silicon. They have in silicon. They have spider silk. So no matter if you put your hands through it, no matter if there's weather, you can't even touch it. That's how you turn invisible. And they may be able.
Oh, thank you. It's me. $1.99 says softball interview fund. Prayer hands emoji. He seems like he would probably be open to talk. Well, no, I'm gonna hide the physical density of a softball. Yeah, but thank you. It's me. I deeply appreciate that, brother.
To walk around, which they have special in silicon tools. They have it's like, for instance,
what does he say? Invincible. If we can hide our density, we're invincible. So just keep that in mind. That needs to be the new end phrase on sightings.
So, for instance, yesterday or like a month ago, when I was walking across the street.
What makes you think he's you think this guy's a Native American? Clarence would say he definitely isn't.
And that's in silicon. That's mine silicon activated. So right now, mine silicon activated. And that's in silicon. That's mine silicon activated. And that's in silicon. That's mine silicon activated.
Well, yeah,
so right
ATF.
One
more time. Woo! For ATF.
And that's in silicon. That's mine silicon activated. So right now, what we're going to do is the old black nobility, the leadership, the top syndicate, top mafias, they're going hard on people because people are disobeying laws, that they're syndicates and mafias. The reason why they have syndicates and mafias,
sure.
The reason why they have criminal organization is to keep in line the regular people. Remember the Interpol, CIA, the secret government, like on Gaia.com, they talk about the secret space program.
Yeah, I don't really I don't feel like I have an appetite to see this regularly, but I definitely am very captivated by this video.
There's actually underground. And underground, there's actually cities. There's actually a city.
I reviewed that movie Americana with Sydney Sweeney in it, and when I recorded the video, just like without even thinking about it, I said Native American in it.
And you may not be able to see it. Well, there's certain passageways, like in L.A., California, you can go.
Putting on a feather hat. That's a manipulation.
Under L.A., there's a massive city of reptilian humans. It's like a different world. It's like
insectoids and reptilians.
It's like that guy who does Rocky, Sylvester Stallone movie. Where you go underground and there's a whole different world going on down there.
Sure.
And then they did on Guide.com. They do a thing where they did look at the underground tunnels, and there's actually a world going down under there. And
so they actually did find out that there's an entire world going on down in the tunnels.
How that happens is it's a Thork. It's a Thork, and right now that is where the Thorks are living. Because
Aphrodite, nice.
Even right now,
speaking of
mafias are telling
cuppers.
me everybody's being pushed a Thork or secret Thork. People are not, or people are dying in mass numbers because there's too many people. Physical density.
Too much physical density.
Priority. So
Fan of Tatanka.
Remember, we have physical density, a Thork physical density. Remember, there's another physical density. We have secret Thork physical density. We have secret physical density.
What I think this video needs more of is him listing these specific items that he's listing right now.
Sub-secret Thork physical density, sub-secret physical density, secret sub Thork, secret sub Thork physical density, energy secret Thork, energy secret Thork physical density,
J Cuppers,
energy secret physical density, energy sub-secret Thork, energy secret sub Thork. And see, there's too many. So right now, what's going on? The city gets some mafias.
BOYT softball game. That'd be awesome.
Like Anunnaki Haikun, Riddler Commander, Enzatha. There's like Insectoid Haikun Ana.
Does the stream still look good?
A bunch of Black Nobility leadership,
or at least acceptable.
Nameless, my elder.
The serpent people.
He's not the alphabet name. He's not the puzzler. Remember, puzzler.
Well, he actually found out about it via his telepathic communications with the insectoids.
From old times, everybody was afraid.
Just to keep it lore accurate.
He was actually the top syndicate. Well, actually, it was the Anunnaki commander. It was the Great Royal Anunnaki commander, who he is the one who controls Vladimir Putin. He's the one that controls the Goodfellow boys.
Goodfellow boys.
Now, it's different now. The Russian Federation is not as it's now everything's ruled by they're called Riptoids. They're called Telosentinian.
Of course.
Special forces.
Why didn't he open with that?
Small group. The OACON.
If he had come right out of the gate and said telesentients, I would have been like, oh, 100%, man. I would have been with him from the jump. He buried the lead on this one, I think.
Consists of reptoids, unicorn people.
Unicorn. Uh-oh, Daninsky's not going to like this.
This is the new. Remember, everything's been recreated. We've already went to the top timeline. We came back down. It's not the same thing. A lot of people that are recreated right now are living on old formats.
Old formats.
Physical density, we are actually 999,000 milliquadrillion trillion D density.
Ruby would definitely be good at softball.
When I was first born, which a lot of people in these timelines, they're running on the 3D, 4D, 5D. They're trying to work their way up to 9 and 12D. We're way past that. That's those 9Ds,
unicorn people.
Those 3Ds, those 4Ds, and the 5Ds. Those are all way back in the those are all ancient. And we're living that right now. There's actually 999,000 milliquadrillion. Because remember, 3D.
I wish we could get another arrowhead dangle. I feel like that would really hit right now.
Stands for third density. They used to say it stands for a third dimension. Actually, that's a density.
Third density.
And 5D needs to be mean 5 dimension. That's actually 5 density.
Oh boy, you might be right about Terrence Howard, to be honest.
So right now they're killing lots of people because there's too many people that are physical density that they realize that's
Unicorn people, thumbs
Look at
down
this.
emoji.
At the whole Truman Show. They
Yes,
figure out
let's
me just
go.
talking on this video. Trillions of people watching and coordinating. So then they want me to do a coordination. I gotta take this thing off. Okay, we're gonna do a coordination video. Okay, so remember, everything's being pushed. People are being pushed back to Thor. Because there's a way where you can swipe them, and you can swipe a whole entire universe and put everybody from physical density to Thor. And our people are being pushed up.
I mean, it's like it's this slow burn that starts off completely untethered from reality, and you're like, it can't get any weirder, and yet it just the temperature on the weirdness just keeps rising. It's
lies that our people need to be pushed up, those people need to be pushed down, which is smart. This is the whole Truman truth.
I love that gimmick. That's a great gimmick.
That we have the syndicates and mafias. This is the job.
You know what? It's kind of like Jimmy with the scepter. You know, a good prop can really put you over the top.
Mafias.
Didn't mean to rhyme that. Sorry,
they
Jimmy.
Basically push people who are not deserving of the and we're not talking about syndicate mafias like
Ruby is a clown
like
face. Well, we've seen her in full clown face, and we've certainly seen her in full clown behavior a time or
people
two.
that come by and just swipe your whole entire base, or I mean, they literally have, and they come in large numbers. They come in with mechanized things. They come in with battle cruisers, real live battle cruisers. Like if you ever play the game StarCraft, it's like that on steroids. They have like Lily walkers.
Lily.
They're actually insects.
Guys, Lily, they have walkers.
Slash the ground, and they're really efficient.
All of my words are going to slowly be overtaken by these weird catchphrases all these people have, and my language is just going to be completely unrecognizable to normal people.
Take out
manipulate.
Right now, LA, they take out different chunks, and they in times of old.
Yes, the wand, absolutely, the wand.
Just grab people. They'd be like 25 foot tall. And
hey, Kim is allowed to think Ruby is a clown.
So when Insectoid
Ruby'd be okay with that.
Just grabs somebody, and they usually take the Insectoids are not like how like on the 1940s movies. They're actually smart. They use the rape people.
I've got to get a thumb drive when I go out today, but I'm gonna transfer over the full Ruby Joker mode video and upload it, so we'll have a clean version, and then we'll do a watch along as well during the Ruby special when I get my full internet back.
They used to put needles in people. They don't do that anymore. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, Kim's in here.
The commander says they kind of.
She said Ruby's a clown face.
Things more advanced. Remember, we've already went to the top.
What about a clown pocket?
Back down. Things are completely different. And remember, OACon is the main group right now.
Okay, OACon is the main group.
If you type in YouTube, ACON Palladian Collective, they're Palladians. That's their special forces. That's their special force division. Now we have OACon that are Arcturian, that are Andromedan.
What about the Anuki King? What was that? What it was?
Insectoids, larva insectoids.
I think Grace does look good without makeup, but I like a couple specific makeup looks that she has.
Their special forces is the OACon. They got OACon Green Berets. They got OACon Galactic Federation Army Rangers. They got OACon Vice Lords. Vice Lords are it stands for Vice. That's their undercover unit. They do a lot of undercover. Like for instance, if somebody would come by and do undercover work, that'll be something that a Vice Lord would do, or Vice Lordess. Vice Lordess is the female, Vice Lord is the male. And there's actually Supreme.
So now we've got Gangster Disciples and Vice Lords involved.
It's just kind of funny. I'm actually assistant commander. I'm actually the head of the Vice Lords as an assistant commander. I'm an assist. That's why I'm the head. I'm the utility guy. I'm the one who calls the shots.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's just phrased. I just don't. I specifically, there are some Grace makeup looks that are just not. That are not it.
They have what's called set up a hit point, which when they don't just do They don't just go by and kill one person. They go.
Do I think Lalo is truly nuts? I think Lalo is probably. I mean, we know that his family's wealthy, so he doesn't really failure doesn't really matter as long as he's willing to accept the social consequences of acting the way that he does. So I don't think he really nothing's really riding on it because it sounds like he can always just fall back on his family. So he could just be in a in a fuck it mode and wanting to just have live crazy for a while.
By and attack a whole
Plus,
entire
he's still
country.
what is he only like? He's still in his early 20s, right? Like really early 20s, I think.
They literally take your country.
He's a vice lord.
And poured it on a platform.
Doninsky, stop asking people if they're black.
Using technology. And
Should
they'll go ham
ask
on you.
coded
They'll
questions. Be
they'll
mindful of the algorithm.
Put you in a
Are you black?
in a I hate to say this in a trailer and like on Terminator, everybody's in line ready to go in a process and
I feel like Lalo started this decline when he started streaming for himself. When he was just a side character, he would come in, he'd have a humiliation arc, but then we wouldn't see him for a while. Now that he's streaming for himself, it's just a constant series of humiliation rituals.
It's a means for like people like you folks. If your leadership, if your president or government is having issues or having issues with the top city, the mafia, like Anunnaki High Queen or Riddler Commander or any alphabet nameless commanders, he'll come by and put your whole entire country, he'll put whole entire Europe on a platform, use enhanced and shrinker technology. You'll have Arcturians and you'll all go up for sale. Literally, everybody will go up for sale. Everybody would either be taken to the slaughterhouse or they'll be sold out to the highest
Oh,
bidder,
wow.
which is
Doninsky asking it's me, and he says, absolutely not.
the descendant.
Anybody who's been in Clarence's stream has seen It's Me's feelings on whiteness.
Giant, or then you go to Gladiator games, you go to the sex shop. I mean,
I'll never
there's
forget when you
multiple
told Clarence that you were that you were proud to be white. He looked like he was wanted to come through the fucking screen.
places you can go to one of the factories, the Galactic Federation factories, and work at one of the Galactic Federation factories, or you can go to the sex shop and have to do sex slavery, literally for infinity and beyond, or you can go to one of the insectoids that all take bids on you, and that's what really goes on. That's so the syndicate mafias are the ones who put you on the platform. They're the ones who are in charge of the platforms. Like right now, we're on a platform, but we're like this small. We're like a planet. We're like this planet. We're like this small compared to everybody else. So we're in our platform. It's the most we literally have.
Yet, despite that, Clarence is nicer to It's Me than he is to me. So
200 trillion, different planets, and we have moons. We have 4
Moons.
power couplings. We move around on a platform. Our little planet, we use enhancer and shrinker technology.
Sure.
And they sometimes blow people up, they blow the planet up to get a better estimate, and then they literally take one part of the planet and then put it on another platform, and then you could be sold into slavery. You could be sold into whatever means. That's what the syndicates and mafias do. They're called old black nobility. The reason why they call it the old black nobility is because they're the old nobility.
Yeah, I know. I feel like he does lose a lot of aura with it.
The black sense for elite. They're the elite class.
Black censor elite? Is that what he said?
The black sense for elite nobility is because they're the old nobility. They're the black sense for elite. They're the elite.
The black censor elite. So kind of that's Clarence's view on it, I would think.
Class. They specialize in the divine secrets and the deep pocket lady. Deep pocket lady means deep pocket. It means the deep pocket means it's money. It's like it's not so much blackmail. Some of it, a lot of it's black. Some of it's, I should say, very small of it is blackmail. Most of it is like
Yeah,
weapons, like secret
nobody really
weapons,
talks in Claire. I don't
secret
hardly ever. F
projects.
Wood does,
Like
I
if you
think
look at
maybe in Cody Turbo,
guyguy.com,
but
that's all Deepak Letty. The secret
I'm
space
letting him
program is all
stew. I
Deepak
know he
Letty.
wants to talk to me
Deepak Letty
desperately.
means love eternal, trust truth eternal. See, if you're always truthful to the
He
deep
knows who his
pocket,
big bad is.
which is actually Old Black Ability Department. If you're
He
always
knows who
truthful to them,
the
you'll gain their
devil the
trust,
Bible speaks
and you
of
may
is.
gain membership into No Black Ability and the Deepak Letty files, which means you'll work with the secret files. You work with the secret
T
stuff.
Dog.
Which is
Clarence will be like,
department.
yeah.
So
Oh, there
when
he is.
somebody
There's
says a
my brother.
Deepak
Okay, we
Letty,
can begin now.
they mean a deep pocket means it has money. It has money connected to it, and it's you have to be love eternal, trust truth eternal. It's actually a group has money connected to it, and it's you have to be love eternal, trust truth eternal. It's actually a group.
Love eternal, trust, truth eternal. Did I get that right?
Trillions to it, and it's you have to be love eternal, trust truth eternal. It's actually a group.
Love.
It's
Oh man,
trillions
imagine
of
having to
people
do
work
that
in the Deepak
for a
Letty
cop
department.
during a
It's actually a department.
sobriety
It's actually
test.
Old Black abilities mean where they hold their secrets, which basically people just I don't know what they do. Let's ask the Old Black ability. Let's ask the leadership.
Well, before we went there, no one was watching him. We literally watched on stream during one of his deep dives videos of his that had never been viewed before, that had been up for like years. Clarence has a very low viewership ordinarily. Ironically, it spiked because he started to get like a small amount of views on the videos until he drove us all out.
Secret. They said that that's the reason why it's called Deepak Letty is because it's their deep pocket. Deep pocket means you got.
Oh
you
yeah,
got
he
money
won't put up
coming
with
in.
that nonsense.
It's worth money. Whew. Okay, they're fixing everything. We're gonna do a whole point over.
Oh my god, I love this gimmick.
We gotta wait because they're actually the Old Black nobility.
Old Black nobility. That's Clarence.
They're downgrading everybody.
If we ever go back in, we need to refer to him as that. Clarence, our Old Black nobility.
We are gonna get methanoate. We are not gonna get like this. This methanated hydrochloride is a Riddler kind of pill. I mean, it's so good. It still gives a contrary to mind. The reason why I take
is he reviewing prescription drugs?
Methanoate is because I need contrary to mind. I need infinity mind. I need to be able to go infinity and beyond. I need to be able
absolutely
to focus concentration because I have what's called ADHD, ADD, which is high spiritual level, which basically means you're
is that
your mind is so up.
Is that what it means? Is that what ADHD, ADD means? A higher spiritual consciousness? I'm not convinced about that.
You can see a Thork. You can sense a Thork.
You can see a Thorp.
Secret spirit.
You can sense a Thorp. You can smell a Thorp.
That need to be homed in. That need to be focused and done. That's the reason why I take methanoate for the focus and the concentration and for the what's called contrary mind. It's called concentrated infinity mind.
Kim is unwinding this just like a Lifetime thriller level novella in the chat.
When you're super psychic. I am actually a super psychic. I'm the most advanced super psychic there is.
There you go. The most advanced.
To be able to get my focus down and to be able to do something.
Super psychic on Earth.
That's on par with
what is happening with this guy?
Has no equal. They say no equal.
There is no stopping this. There are very few, like, I mean, because of the way that he talks, he might stumble over a word here and there, but like for the most part, this is very fluid. It doesn't really start, it's pretty a consistent flow of just complete, and I don't know how he does it. Like
Syndicate Mafias, they're basically they love this video. I didn't realize all you folks didn't know all this stuff. I'm glad I'm explaining it to you, all you folks.
Well, I think you've made some powerful new fans with the suits in Palo Alto, buddy.
So it works. Because everybody's like, yeah, everybody's talking to the top of the competition. It's like, whoa, he actually knows a lot of stuff. Because they're saying that
smells like baked soul.
I do. And And then everybody's like blah blah blah. You don't even know what you're talking about. Half this stuff they're just making up. They're making up random stuff. And me, I'm actually giving you willow cushion fluff. I'm giving you a Thor code. I'm giving you divine secrets.
Real
I'm giving
Christian
you Deepak
fluff.
I'm giving you a Thor code. I'm giving you divine secrets. I'm giving you willow. Talking about half this stuff they're just making up. They're making up random stuff. And me, I'm actually giving you willow cushion fluff. I'm giving you a Thor code. I'm giving you divine secrets. I'm
giving you a Thorpe code. What's he? Why?
I'm assistant commander of the Old Black.
Why is he talking about Thorpe code and then moving his hands like he's Craig feeling up Grace's ass crack?
Liddy. Yeah, I'm the guy who I'm the brains behind a lot of the operations. Because that's how I. Because that's my position. I'm the brains behind the operation. I'm the utility guy.
I'm glad this video was only an hour and was only like half an hour because I mean, I'm in kind of a mind lock here.
Ancient means I actually use like a form of spirit, information gathering. I use encyclopedias. I use stuff that Buddha does in his old days. Yeah.
What Buddha used? Huh?
I actually use.
Boy, that really tickled him too.
I use operations, gathering traffic cams, doing it the old-fashioned way.
Watching this video is a mistake. I am definitely have lost brain capacity, but what a great
like
video.
How ancient people did, like the ancient Palladians, ancient Arcturians.
Sure.
They had a system. They used to use pendulums. They used to use little charts. They used to graph out and everything. Their stuff was genius. They actually mastered it and actually used their stuff. I actually have trillions of people that we do.
Hey, Dave's channel. I don't know if you noticed or not, but you're in this. You're featured in this episode, and you were quite a hit, I think.
Do everything like the old-fashioned way. We do it better than anybody. Like right now, we're seeing a Thor. We're seeing all the planets. We're doing everything more efficiently. Doing the old-fashioned way than doing
like he's tickling the trad pocket.
With all of the sci-fi stuff.
Ben said she's a 304 last night.
Sci-fi means it's broken fantasy.
She was for the streets.
It's broken mechanics, and usually you do fall in trouble when you use sci-fi mechanics. When you try to use, some fancy, craft or whatever. We do everything old-fashioned. We may take a little bit of the new stuff. We do everything old-fashioned. We use pendulums.
Kim is also in this episode.
We use